Warning, what you are about to see may cause laughter, excitement, or arousal. Please proceed with caution.
Get ready for Courtney, she's on her way. Prepare for the best time, the night turns to day. We are hyped up and ready, can't sit still. The most fun's about to start, let's feel the thrill. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight.
Yo, hello. What the dealio? Hi. Woo! I'm out of breath because I did that thing that I always do where I thought I gave myself like plenty of time, and the whole time I was trying to get ready, I thought I had like all this time, and then suddenly I didn't have any time. Oh, buddy. Anyway, 1 second. There's actually one thing that I forgot that I wanted to do. And let's see if I can do that. Ooh, okay, we're off to a good start. Cool, tight. All right. Let's see. All right, well, I don't know if this is working. It's saying that it's connecting right now, so we'll see. But, because crookedo. All right. Hello. Yeah, so jury duty, so far I have not been called in, and it is now Wednesday, so I don't know, I assume that I won't be called in. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. You never know, because the moment that you're like, it's not gonna happen, it ends up happening. So don't want to worry about that. But yeah, so no jury duty today. However, we had a gnarly storm last night, and it like my power went out right as I was leaving to go to acupuncture, and then it got restored when I got home. So I was like, okay, cool. It was only out for like, I think an hour. And then my power was like going in and out for like, I don't know. It wasn't a lot. It went in and out, I think, for probably like 15, 20 minutes. And I was like, oh God, because remember everybody, my phone, I cannot plug my phone in to charge it. I have to charge it on a wireless charging pad. And um, it like oftentimes it'll just scoot off the charging pad, or like I just won't set it on there correctly. And then so yesterday, for instance, it was at 22%. And because I dink around on my phone a lot, the highest I got it to was like I think 49%. And so of course when the power's flickering on and off, I'm like, oh God, I'm an idiot. So for multiple reasons, because I should, what I need to do, but this is gonna cost like almost $1,000, is I need to get like at least 6 of like the solar powered like charging boxes. They're basically like power like outlets, because I need to get ideally I would get one for my my modem and all that stuff that's plugged into that, or well, plugged in that corner of the house. And then one for this setup, and then another one for my lights, and like, oh yeah, see, I'd need, well, it depends. But like my fan, and I need like my fan and all that stuff. And like that particular one, I could unplug, or not unplug, but I could move from in here into my bedroom. But since they're solar powered, I would definitely need to make sure that I have, a few hanging out outside, solar power charging while the other ones are being used. And I would definitely want to make sure I had at least a few backups. So I would probably get like 12, but those are all $100 each. So, ooh. Needless to say, I don't have those, and that's why I feel very dumb. Anyway, so also what's crazy about our little power or our storm last night was while I was at acupuncture, it sounded like it had just dumped a ton of rain, because it was dry when I got there. It hadn't rained or anything. And it sounded like people were like driving really fast through puddles, right? So I'm like, oh my God, it must have dumped rain. I've only been here for like an hour. This is crazy. Go outside, still bone dry. So I'm guessing that what I heard was just really powerful wind, and for some reason it sounded like people were driving through puddles. Because even my acupuncturist was like, dude, it's really coming down. It sounded like it was dumping rain and people were just slamming through puddles. I don't know what the deal is, because it was dry. I don't know. But also today's trash day, right? And our garbage service people were like, you need to have your trash cans out no later than 6 a.m. or else we are not, we're not taking your trash. So everybody wheels their stuff out the night before. Ooh-wee. Trash cans and knocked over all over the place. I don't even know if everybody got like their own trash can back, like returned to them. Garbage everywhere was awful. Today I walk outside to go walk with the dogs. You wouldn't have guessed. Everyone's trash cans are perfectly lined up in front of their homes again. Not a speck of garbage on the ground anywhere. I'm like, what the frick? There was, I guess, one piece of garbage that Chongus found, which was a like part of a slice of provolone cheese that she tried to eat. But it was like buried under a pile of leaves, so can't blame anybody for not seeing that. So there's that. Anyway, so that's what I've been dealing with. So today I was a little afraid that it might be too stormy, but it's not. So I don't have to worry about a power outage. Not yet, at least. So we'll find out. We'll see. And Jay Warren, hello. Nice jammies. Thank you. These were sent to me by Chris Thompson. They were on my wish list that is now not functioning for some fucking reason. Tommy Doyle, hello. And Kyle Klukin, how goes it, chat? Hello. And Push-Ups is here. Look at that. Is she wearing gay pajamas? That's a lot of rainbows. There's unicorns on here. In fact, It's a unicorn onesie. Durr. I like oh, hello. You always want to wear nipple covers, but you don't want the nipple covers to show either. You have to protect all of it. I like though that like if I adjust just a little bit, my boobs look really crooked. It's really funny. How funny. I like that. Crooked boobs. Okay, so you guys, as usual, I ain't got nothing planned. But that's how it is. So, what I could do, see if this helps. Sorry. I'm just double checking to see if maybe, just maybe, I needed to close out of that, of the little software app thing for my camera to perhaps that's what'll help me connect to the thing from my phone. Anyway, you guys don't care. Or do you? I don't know. So what I could do, since I don't have anything planned, is we can look for a body cam video or we can play Maniac Mansion. Now here's the thing. We already beat the game with Michael, Bernard, and Jeff. You know, different combinations of them. So we would have to we would have to use different characters. The problem is that like their tasks are a lot more complicated, or at least it feels that way right now. And so I don't know. You should get Steam set up for streaming games and have people donate games. So, like, if I were to stream, like, I can stream. Danny Vu is here. Hello. So Kyle, I can stream a game from Steam instead of StreamYard. Is that what you mean? Because, like, I have Steam. That's what I play Maniac Mansion from. But I don't have any music going. Hold on. Hold, please. I need to get some music going. You know me. Oh man, when I was trying to clip some stuff together from last week's extravaganza, I realized there were some moments where the music was really freaking loud. So, I mean, it wasn't so loud that you couldn't hear me. It just was like competing, you know? It was like, oh, what is happening here? Okay. Like as usual, I'm looking at Steam and I don't see anything obvious as far as this. Oh, probably under community, home, discussions, workshop, market, broadcasts. You guys, I need to start something similar to Simpcast and call it broadcast. Acupuncturist even she was asking last night. She goes, so like how's your what do you call it? Broadcasting? How's that going? I was dying. I'm like, yes, broadcasting. Some games require tweaking to stream. If you're streaming from a Steam game, you should be good. People just have to know your Steam ID to donate. Okay. Well, here's my here's my planner that I haven't used in a while. Okay. Stream from Steam. I guarantee you, I'm going to look at this later and be like, what the hell? You know, it's actually really funny. So, a few months ago, actually back in May, a friend of mine and I decided to do a little Star Wars watch along together because, you know, may the 4th be with you and all of that. Well, as we were watching it, we were coming up with like some really hilarious. For me, I feel like it was like 3 different versions of fan fiction. Because there was one where like it was just me being like, you know what, this would have been a lot better if they did this and if they did that, blah blah blah. And then there was another version where it was just like also you know, altering the existing Star Wars world, but like to bizarro levels. Like obviously Anakin doesn't turn into a barbecued robot, but instead he like does to Obi-Wan what Obi-Wan did to Anakin, right? But then what Obi-Wan turns into is just like really lame. Like remember the stupid like mask headband thing that Ariana Grande used to wear, where it was like the masquerade mask and then there were like big bunny ears? I was like, that's the mask that Obi-Wan has to use, and like all this stuff. It was very stupid. But there was something in the list. So my friend and I were actually like, we had a shared Google Doc and we were like putting all this like really stupid stuff in there. But one of the things that I put in there was bullet seeds. And I still have no idea what bullet seeds. We were asking each other like, what the fuck is bullet seeds? What does bullet seeds mean? Still don't know. What's bullet seeds? Apparently, I'm guessing, like when you shoot in like the shell lands, it plants new bullets, maybe? I don't know. But then the third version, which was my favorite, was a version of Keanu and Michaeline, like their own. It wasn't even Star Wars at this point, but we were just using different, like similar settings. So like Michaeline does her goodbye forever and leaves, and she wants to go to the Dominican Republic, but she accidentally gets onto a spaceship instead of a plane. And like it was during a time where they were like piloting trips to different planets, and she accidentally goes to Tatooine. And she was like, oh shit. And she goes to Mos Eisley to like, you know, gather herself and kind of figure out what's going on. But she starts to like it. So she gets a job at Mos Eisley. And she kind of almost, in a way, it's very similar to B. Arthur as a bartender in the holiday special. And, but then like Mickey's just like, I don't know, I'm really starting to like it here. And then she tries to learn how to drive a speeder, and she crashes it into a random curb that like no one knows why it's there at all. And she gets out and she's like, why are you there? Get out of the way, whatever. And she tries to learn Huttese. And then also podcasts are not like the way that we have them here. And so instead, there's a character named Noji Biscayne, I guess who he is. And he complains about the sand people all the time on his live podcast at Mos Eisley. And then he has a girlfriend. I haven't named her, but she's a was it Camino? A Caminoan, you know, like the long, the tall, skinny. So there's like that version. That's a version of Keanu. And then, but Michaeline, like she still has her iPad with her, and so she still is like joining Keanu on Keanu Cast and stuff. And so, she's like, yeah, there's this lady here. It looks just like you, Keanu. It's really funny. I still haven't come up with a version of Chrissy. I was having a hard time with that one because she's such a like. Especially since like keeping Keanu as Keanu in the in this version of Star Wars. It was easy to just kind of have like a whatever, because we don't really get to know that one very well, right? But like so like Keanu, also very unique character, but if I were to try to come up with like a new version of like an alien version of Keanu that we get to know, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But yeah, so I'm having a hard time. I think maybe I would do like a Twi'lek of Chrissy, but then like I feel like, you know, if I were to do say like a Zia character, that would be like no question she would be like Twi'lek. But like I don't know. But then so I decided also I would be Size Noodles, or like, you know, whatever she is. Anyway, and Keanu accidentally makes a close army of sixes. Oh my God, that would actually be Chrissy could be Sith Lord. Well, I was trying to think of like her having a live podcast as well, like her character also doing like the live podcast thing, like how Gino's doing. Because then also, if we actually have a character that's like, then I realize like, wait, Keanu should also have a live podcast as well. So then maybe she's not a Camino and maybe she's something else. But what would she be? Because then also Gino, I wonder if I still have the character I came up with of him. Because let me see. This is going to be rather difficult because these are in no particular order. This is not looking promising. You know what? I know how to do this. Oh, Andrew Thomas. Hello. Can't stay for long. I'm working the night shift soon. Ooh. Boo earns. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wonder. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I'm getting close to it. Maybe, I don't know. It's very annoying when you text a person back and forth more than you realize that you did. And you're like, yeah, I should be able to find this soon. And then you're like, oh, son of a bitch, maybe not. But I know that I sent this to this particular person. So I know. I'm almost there. Man, this is riveting content, you guys. Stick around. I know you think it's amazing. But this particular like little character thing that I made of him, it wasn't like a specific like species from Star Wars, right? It was just like a thing that I made up on my own. So I feel like with like if I were to make another character of Keanu and Chrissy, I feel like I could just put something together that would be just them and not some type of species from that franchise, you know? You know? Anyway, Jesus Christ. Wait. Oh. I went way past it. What in the... Okay. May... When is this? Watch, this is like the one... Okay, May 4th. There we go. Space problems is what I called it, by the way. Oh, you hated everybody in some way during that watch along. Is what he said. I was like, I didn't hate Shmi. I didn't. I also didn't hate Anakin. I didn't hate Qui-Gon. All right, well, never mind. All it was, I said never mind, and I'm still scrolling. Maybe I'll get there. May 10th. Okay. Well. Oh, that's dumb. Anyway. I'll find it another time, but essentially I just basically like took a headband and then I put googly eyes on it as his head, and then I put like a Chargers poncho and then some sneakers, and that was it. How did the material from that outfit feel? So many materials like that feel sticky or not nice. It was definitely not sticky. Yeah, it felt normal. I didn't really notice anything about it that was like uncomfortable at all. Like it felt like just fine. Like the only thing that I'm a little bit bummed about is that like that top doesn't have like any type of like support of sorts, but I feel like I can get around that somehow. Like I can just get like one of those or maybe I can just get like or use like a smaller strapless bra perhaps. But I was just thinking like the kind of like a bra, but it just sticks to your boobs, you know, and it doesn't have like a band or like straps or anything. It just kind of sticks to your boobs, and I could figure out a way to attach that to that top to give it like that same type of something. Get like fabric tape or something like that. That would be the only, but then again, like it's kind of to be expected because it wasn't like it was you know, one of like the super expensive types where like you should probably, you know, it was like more of like an affordable range. It certainly wasn't like cheap, but it wasn't just like it. There are other ones that are twice that price, like even almost close to triple the price, where you would expect that. Whereas with that one, it's kind of like, man, you probably would need to add a little bit of something or other. Isabella Live is here. Hello, everyone. When Chris Thompson gets here, he will be very excited about his new channel. Please understand, I work hard on that. Encourage him. Yes, that's right. Isabella Live. Chris Thompson is actually going to start doing, because I know he's been doing gaming streaming and stuff, but from what it looks like, he's actually going to be doing actual podcasting as well. Gino would be Yoda. Provides the universe does. No, Gino is just Gino. He's no G Biscayne. So I think if I look at it from that perspective, I can create like a really fun, like a Chrissy and a Keanu as well. I think that'd be cool. I even wrote a theme song. I have a little theme song going for Michaeline for her movie. So yeah, I got very into the creation of that for a brief period in time, and then you know how I get. I just kind of like, well, all right, that was cool. Something else. Let's do something else. So. Courtney is a G. How so? You know what's really funny about that is I had some coworkers back at like years ago now. God, this was like 2017 or something that were saying that. I think because they were trying to make fun of me. They were like, because I admitted to binge drinking quite often. And they were like, what the hell? And they're like, damn, never mind. Courtney's a G. And, well, let's see here. He's on number 3. It's called My New Show on YouTube. Interesting. I need to get my, I need to get it together. And look into that. It's praising, not mocking, saying you're cool. Well, thank you. I just, so there isn't any rhyme or reason behind it. You're just making an observation. I like that. Thank you. Whew. Ooh, man. I had acupuncture last night, and I'm telling you, I feel like I finally I don't know, my brain doesn't feel like it's stuck in like the sand. I don't know. Do you ever get that way? Do you ever feel like you're just kind of like... Now, I will argue that Mondays are usually like, they kind of make me feel crappy because I'll try and like skip my ADHD meds. But then what happens is I forget what day I skip them, so I end up skipping both sometimes. And then what that'll do though is like, this medication I take is a stimulant, right? And so like imagine that it's not necessarily like a crash. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the Michelin Man. I just feel like super puffy and swollen everywhere. And even if I do take like a small dose, or well, actually, even if I take like a full dose, I don't feel recovered. I don't feel like, okay, back at it. It sucks. It sucks. So like Monday, I was like out of it. And then yesterday, yesterday, I had a couple of different appointments, and then with the power outage and stuff, I kind of didn't really, I don't know, like I had my appointment with my doctor, my psychiatrist in the morning to get more ADHD meds. And it was just a Zoom call meeting, and it only lasted like 20 minutes, I think, if that. I was like, God, that wore me out. I needed a nap really bad. And I needed to go to the post office, and I needed to go pick up some dog food for my babies. And so I was just like, whew, I have to take a nap before I do all this. Like I don't know why. I mean, but man, it felt like it really took it out of me. Does that work? Acupuncture? Yeah. There was actually one point in time where I was going, I think I was going like every week. I was going like multiple times a week sometimes. No, I wouldn't go multiple times a week, but I would go like 3, sometimes 4 times a month, once a week, basically. And at one point, I was like, I don't feel like anything's happening. Like the last few sessions we had, I just didn't really feel like anything was really changing. Like, I don't know, but whatever. Like I scheduled an appointment. I'll just go. And I was like, holy crap, night and day. I feel so much better. So there was that. One that really stuck out to me too. This was actually a completely different situation. Was this after my dog died? It must have been. Trying to like piece together all it was essentially like, this was like springtime. I want to say it must have been 2022 then. And every morning I'd get ready for work. I would play these videos that were part of this series of the Jim Henson story. And it just so happened that the finale of this series, the day that I ended up watching it, just so happened to be the anniversary of Jim Henson's death, and it played a lot of clips from the funeral, and I just was sobbing. I was so sad, just uncontrollably sad for days and days and days. I was like, I can't shake this. I am so sad from this. Like, this is just, and it, I mean, it really is. Like, I'll think about like some of the songs that were sung, how like, Carol Spinney was his name? Carol, is that his name? The guy that played Big Bird? Let me just see here. Yeah, Carol Spinney. The guy who played Big Bird, he was in the Big Bird costume and was singing It's Not Easy Being Green. And he was crying. And I was like, fucking Big Bird is crying on stage right now. Like, this can't be. And like, just the scene that it would cut to during the funeral of the Muppets, like trying to figure out who this Jim person was and like how they're gonna, they're supposed to do a tribute to him or whatever. And like, they were trying to get to know him. And then, I think it was it Gonzo? Was it Gonzo or Fozzie? I can't remember now, but found out that he died. And so then he got sad, but then, they were like, oh, well, he was such good friends with Kermit. Wait, Kermit's not here. We can't do this. We can't do this performance, like all this stuff. And then they're like, well, what are you going to do? And then it shows Kermit come in the door. It's like, oh my God, the whole thing. It was just it is very sad. It's very sad when I think about, pretty much that whole entire thing. But I was just uncontrollably sad for days. I was like, oh my God, everybody needs to be sad with me. I'm granted, like I got it together enough to go to work and like function as a normal human. I wasn't like just sobbing uncontrollably. But I just felt this like underlying like sadness. And then I got acupuncture, and there were there were 2 points in my arms that, that's where like the energy, I guess, was like kind of blocked off. And it was very difficult for her to get the needles in, because when she would poke them, I'd be like, ah! And like, normally that doesn't happen. And she was like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, you really need this. Like, obviously something's going on with that part, like that energy in your body. But I don't want to hurt you. So I'm going to try to figure something out, whatever. And we managed to do it. She had to get my arm like really, 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 really relaxed. Like, I could not have any tension at all. And I had to like take all these deep breaths. And she was like, okay, if this doesn't work, we're going to have to try a different point. It's going to hurt more going in, but you're not going to feel that your muscles tensing up, because that was the issue. It wasn't that it hurt as much. It was just that like as soon as it would go in, I'd be like, and then that would start cramping. And so thankfully her final attempt worked, but that's how bad it was. Yeah. And then after that, the next day I was like, okay, I feel like a normal human again. Jeez. So whatever it was that was like causing me to just like remain in that like emotional state, that energy blockage, like it like broke everything up and I was fine. Let's see here. Courtney, 2 days without our meds leaves you in the throes of amphetamine withdrawal. My life too, so I'm laughing at my pain with yours. Yeah, it is boo earns. So I'd prefer to do like just lower doses on some days instead of just completely cutting it off, because especially with how high of a dose I have to take. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'd rather do like 2 to 3 days of lower dose and then 4 to 5 days of higher dose or something. I don't put sentences together like this off my meds. I can remember every book I've ever written on them and how to use the words written inside them, all thousands. That's how you get smarter books. I'm telling you, when I was seeing a doctor that actually allowed me to take a higher dose, that it was beyond like FDA and DEA regulations, and so like she had to jump a few more hoops. But dude, I was like a much smarter person. A lot said he had AIDS, but it was preventable pneumonia due to him being a workaholic. Yeah, well, that was the thing with him is that he like because Jim Henson like he thought he just had like a regular old cold and was just kind of powering through it, and he was like flying all over the place and all that stuff, and then he was just essentially ignoring the symptoms that he had, that if he would have gotten treated, but yeah, because he was a workaholic and he was just kind of like, no, it's just like the sniffles, but it wasn't. That's so sad. It is so sad. Like, what a creative and brilliant mind. And that's the thing is like, that's what actually made it like so much more sad was that watching 5 other installments that told the story of him and like the struggle that he had before the Muppets became a thing, and like just seeing like he was the first of his kind and how just it's just so creative. Like he brought so much happiness and so many beautiful memories to so many people. It just is like, what a waste. Like, couldn't that have been Harvey Weinstein instead? Like, I think of so many people that like, yeah, I feel like we've been better off if it was like, Jeff, we know. Massage therapy is one of my interests for you to get into. I mean, if it's something that you like, if going to massage school is something that you can like afford and that you can fit into your daily schedule, and you can start at least using massage therapy as like a side gig, I say go for it. I think that honestly, like we could all benefit from learning a trade that provides like a marketable skill, whether it's, construction of sorts, cosmetology, massage, acupuncture, anything like that. Because no matter what like industry we work in, you'll always have something to fall back on that you could utilize as your own business, or just to make like side money or what have you. So, I mean, I encourage it. I think that would be great. I was actually thinking about this because one of the things I wanted to do for so long, and I just felt like I got a lot of discouragement, for like many different reasons. I wanted to get into, yoga teaching. I wanted to learn how to teach yoga. I always thought like that would be such a great like side gig. Because like there are a lot of people out there actually that have channels devoted to doing a yoga practice every day, or they'll have like certain series that they'll do. Like each month will be a different like yoga type series. And my acupuncturist also, she meditates a lot, and she goes to like meditation retreats and things of that nature. And I believe she's has or is getting some type of certification in leading meditation classes, which sounds kind of crazy because it's like, well, you just close your eyes and like breathe a lot and stuff like that. But she's now starting to do them over Zoom. Like she's starting to do like what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I guess digital classes. That's not really the words I want to say, but like you get it. And so she offered it to me last night. She was like, "Yeah, I'm going to start doing this on Sunday mornings if you want." Right now, she's just doing it for the practice, so she's just doing it for free to people that she knows that might be interested. So I was like, "Yeah, send me the link." I really would like to actually get back into meditation myself. Remote classes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a much yeah, doing like remote classes. And so, but doing something like that, like people really enjoy being able to do that. And so even if you are like, okay, once a week, I'm going to do this as a free class. And then maybe I have, 3 other days throughout the week, that's actually part of a paid course or something like that. But yeah, so I actually wanted to start doing, getting into being a yoga instructor though. I always thought that that would be something that I would really enjoy. And then also getting like extra woo woo about it, but doing like crystal healing and stuff too. So I also want to get into dog training because my God, the people out there that don't understand caring for a dog. You needed to drink a glass of water. That's what works. Interesting. Meloril. I don't know what that is. It was that or Clauseril. I don't know what that is either. But I mean, oftentimes the answer to my struggle is more water. Oh, he had cancer. 42, I think Jim Henson was. His son made those specials or the storyteller series and the Greek tales. Ooh. Yeah, what a loss, Jim Henson. Oh my God. I hate it. Just makes me so sad. But I will not be sad for multiple days. Okay? We're not. Let's see here. I'm looking up. Okay, you guys, can you believe this? So no, I don't want settings. I want a calculator because I'm not. My brain doesn't function. Okay, so 372. So in the last 10 days, my subscriber count has increased by 83. Wait, really? Is that right? Because if you go... Yeah, okay, yes, that's that. Oh, I don't know why it was supposed to be. I thought it was going to be different. Anyway, so 83, that's huge. 10 days? 83? That's, what, hold on. That's 8.3 subscribers per day. That's pretty crazy. So I have to say thank you guys for all of the liking and the sharing and the subscribing and all of that. Yeah, without you, it would not be possible. So give yourself a pat on the back, but the work is not done because we still need 128 subscribers at least. Preferably 628 more subscribers, you know. How many watch hours do I have? I just closed out of that and didn't even look. Hold on. Let's take another look. View, channel, status, and features. And then close out of that. This is weird. Earn money. Oof. Oof. The watch count is low. We need to increase it quite a bit. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, we gotta increase the watch count, the watch hours, not watch count. Watch hours by quite a bit. So we'll see. We'll get there. Let's see here. I think what's sad is his creations became political and ideological trash, marketing deviancy and alternative lifestyles to children. Gosh, you know, and the crazy thing is, like, I just, I mean, I don't really have like as much desire to watch a lot of his stuff now because, you know, what I remember is like, you know, Sesame Street, and the Muppets. And so, like, obviously for me, I'm like, okay, well, it's not, I'm an adult now. I don't really have as much interest in watching that stuff. But I do remember there being some stupid something during Donald Trump's campaign, his 2016 campaign. What was it? There was like, I just remember somebody said something that was not a part of the political narrative at the time. And whoever handles whatever Muppet account out there was snapping back, and people were like, "Oh man, you know you're in the wrong when the Muppets disagree with you," and blah blah blah, like all this stuff. And I was like, you know, at the time I thought like, "Oh, haha, it's just so funny," but like I think about it now, and I'm like, oh my God, why, like why would you? The Muppets, you're doing that with the Muppets. It's just so stupid. So to that, yeah, for that, I think that that's just it's ridiculous, and it's a shame. It's an absolute shame. It's sad, and very frustrating, because so many people loved and adored his creations. That was like, stop meddling, whether it's something that I agree with or not. Like, you know, because even if it was that they were siding with that person, it was something that I agree with or whatever, like, I don't care. I don't need that to be involved in this. Like, that's just entertainment, and it shouldn't be anything else. So, oh, Zoom McCool's here. Hello. Oh God, they turned a few of his characters LGBTQ. Annoying. Sesame Street, he never would have allowed that. Elmo and Ernie and Bert gay. Yeah, ridiculous and unnecessary because it's called interruption. The closest they came before was Kermit nervous around the pig. Yeah, it's just... just especially with Sesame Street, like that stuff was just, Sesame Street was just supposed to be like educational for little kids. Like, why are we weaving in all this other crap? It's just unnecessary. Make it stop. We don't need it. The kids don't need it. We don't need it. Just ugh. Okay, well, we are waiting. All right. So, 1,724 public watch hours. What? How do we do math? Okay. Oh, shit. So I still need 1,276 watch hours. It's going to be a tough road, folks. But we can do it. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Right? Yeah. Okay. So now, what am I doing? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, teaching friendship and numbers and colors, letters in Spanish or French. I know, exactly. Oh, yeah. right. So what else are we gonna do? You wanna play Maniac Mansion? I just keep you guys, I just keep opening an internet window and then closing it out and then opening it up and closing it out again because I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said before, I have nothing planned. Okay. So let's do this. You did a great show with Zia. Thank you. That was fun. I realized more and more, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I really was kind of worn down a bit from the 2 days of extended streaming because I'm like, man, I didn't feel like I was firing on all cylinders, but it was fun. We had a good time. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Boop. I think it's this one. Nope. I'm looking for a body cam video. What the dealio? All right, I think I found something. My God, if I had a regular mouse pad. But no. KJ Fury, yo, what up? Nice shirt. Thank you. It's pajamas. Matt Stam. No one told me you're having a jammy party hootenanny. Suddenly feel overdressed. Well, sorry. I just felt that it was that I needed to do this or something. I don't know. What are you doing? I was looking for a body cam video. All right. I just realized that I thought I was closing out all those tabs, but I was not closing out those tabs. They're all still open. I wasn't closing them. I was just collapsing them. Good night, mister. Hello. Pink. Yes, I am wearing wait a second. Let me try and show you this. There's even there's a trap door. Apparently it was already a little open. There is a trap door. So yeah, got all right. I like that it thinks that that's green, and so my background is showing through right there. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Okay, now, can't have any booba hanging out. No booba hanging out. Jesus, did it come extra like unzipped? What is happening? Yikes. Okay, so now, yeah, I don't know what size I chose. I'm gonna have to take a look, but it is a little on the big side, but whatever. Better than too small. Yeah, this was sent to me by none other than Chris Thompson. I'm using the force. Yeah, I'm telling you. It was trying to undo itself. Okay. Here we go. So, this video is, hold on. Okay, so this is called Was This Mom a Danger to Her Child? And it's from the channel Midwest Safety. All right. Here we go. Oh, what an idiot. You have to unmute.
An intoxicated woman prompts her own husband to call the police on her after violently arguing with their baby present.
I'm showing you what she just did to me. You're not living with her.
Oh, I'm not?
No.
Oh. But you're leaving, right?
She fell down. She took the door. Open the door back up.
Oh, the baby. The baby crying. That makes me fun.
Push me! Don't hit me! Get off! Ow! Ow!
She could take her to jail.
You send me that video?
She's got to go. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, he has had enough. This is not the first time this has happened. Oh my God. Yeah, he's done.
Where did she hit you at?
Okay. Yeah, she kicked that door in. She kicked the door in the garage in. She almost killed the baby like a couple of weeks ago. She left her in the hot truck.
What happened after the two other deputies that were here left?
Did you just say that she left the baby in a hot truck?
She kicked that door in. She kicked the door in the garage in. She almost killed the baby like a couple of weeks ago. She left her in the hot truck.
Oh.
What happened after the two other deputies that were here left?
She came in, kicked the door in, said the baby was crying, so she had to grab her while I was on the phone with 911. She took the baby, she put the baby into the wagon, and then she said she was leaving with the baby. I said she wasn't leaving with the baby. She came out, fell in the doorway. She was messing with the baby, and then she came out, tried to shut the door on me, and took a swing at me.
So you opened, so she shut the door and you opened it back up?
Ladies, just because you are not as strong as a man doesn't mean that you should just be hitting them. It doesn't. It doesn't mean nothing. You're still hitting a person. Crying out loud.
I was in the doorway. I was against the door. She tried to pull the door shut, push me out of the way, and then took a swing at me.
Do you have any marks on you?
Not that I can see. I got a beard.
Where'd she shove you at?
She just shoved me right here.
Do you lift your sleeve up then?
I don't think I got any marks, but yeah, it is on video.
Turn around this way. Turn your head. All right, turn it the other way. Now look straight at me. Hold your arms out like that. All right, and she didn't kick you or anything?
No.
She didn't slap you?
Pushed me out of the way of the door and tried to swing at me.
All right, then what happened after that? You stayed out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you forward that PSA to like everywhere? I'm telling you, like, because I've always been, well, not always, like, but when I was younger, I was under the impression, like, well, yeah, if you hit a guy, it doesn't hurt them as bad because you're not as strong as them, blah, 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 whatever. But, like, at the end of the day, no, if you hit somebody, especially, like, if you initiate the contact, okay, if you are the first to swing, yeah, that person definitely has the right to hit you back, okay? Just so if you are not as strong as the person that you're swinging at, perhaps you shouldn't be doing that. There's no reason. There is no reason for you to be doing it. It's stupid. So the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, listen, if you are trying to initiate a fight with somebody, if you're walking up to a dude or whatever, not necessarily walking up to him, but if you're hitting first, like, I'm sorry, but he has every right to hit you back. He just does. Then, yeah, with that, deciding that is actually fair, because it is, I realized, like, oh yeah, we shouldn't be ladies, don't be doing that. Don't be the one to start a fight with a dude. It's just not. And why? What? Also, like, what would be the point in you hitting him? What is the point in you hitting him? There isn't.
Now look straight at me. Hold your arms out like that. All right, and she didn't kick you or anything?
No.
She didn't slap you?
Pushed me out of the way of the door and tried to swing at me.
All right, then what happened after that? You stayed out here?
Yeah, I walked out because I had already called the police. And then I was talking to him out there. She was following me around the whole house here. And I told him that. I said, she's following me around the house.
Are you guys married?
Yeah.
How long you guys been married for?
A little over a year.
How old is your child?
7 months.
7 months? Okay.
All I'm trying to do is make sure my daughter's safe tonight. And if I can't take care of her because she's kicking doors in, taking swings at me, locking me out of the house, I'm not going to be able to keep my daughter safe. And that's the problem.
I gotcha. All right. And just to confirm, when she hit you in the face, was it a closed fist, open hand?
It happened so fast, I don't know.
She just hit you in the face with her
hand. Yeah, it's on the doorbell cam. It's on this video.
Can you show me that video again?
Yeah.
And I'll give you a phone number to send it to.
Okay.
You're not living with her. Oh, I'm not? No. Oh, you're leaving.
Thank God he actually had video. Because that's another thing, is the chances of you leaving a mark when you're the weaker one, it is like slim to none. And what happens is that there's no evidence. And next thing you know, like, the dude doesn't want to report anything because what does he have? He doesn't have anything. All he has is he's just complaining. There's no, like, he doesn't have anything to prove what's happening there, right? Like, he doesn't have any marks. Doesn't have video footage. Like, what does he have to prove that anything happened? Whereas it's so easy for a dude to just, like, really fuck a lady up, which is also women. That's why we don't hit men, is because, yeah, he could crack your skull in. So maybe just protect your own safety and don't hit someone who could crush your skull. Courtney, we should walk around the Arboretum in Bayshore, Long Island. They have a great coffee shop. Well, I don't live anywhere near there. Ugh. So, unfortunately, I won't be making it there anytime soon. So while we're paused, here, if you guys want to send me money, you can send me money. Here you go. What we can do is if you guys start sending me money, we can do some hula hooping. Cool, my phone is charged for the first time in like 48 hours. Yay! All right.
When she hit you in the face, was it a closed fist, open hand?
It happened so fast, I don't know.
But she just hit you in the face with
Yeah,
her
it's
hand.
on the doorbell cam. It's on this video.
Can you show me that video again?
Wait. You had me a coffee. I'll meet you there. Look at that, KJ Fury. Good night, Mister is going to be your coffee date.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a phone number to send it to.
Okay.
You're not living with her. Oh, I'm not? No. Oh, but you're leaving, right? Can't you? I know. Get out of my... Push me. Don't hit me. Get out.
Okay. I'm going to give you a phone number to send that to. You want to give me a statement about what happened today?
I can give you a statement.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
So I'm investigating the disturbance.
So he gave you a statement?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, make sure you grab his phone, and we're gonna review the cameras in our house.
Okay.
Because we don't need any statements. You just need to watch what happened.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they did review the video footage in your house, and you weren't looking too good.
And we're gonna review the cameras in our house because we don't need any statements. You just need to watch what happened.
I am Deputy Bradshaw County Sheriff's Office. The person being interviewed is state your full name, date of birth, please.
Samantha.
All right. Are you under the influence of drugs and/or alcohol?
No.
Do you know what the meaning of perjury is?
Yes.
Do you swear to or affirm the statement you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right. So go ahead and tell me what happened today.
It started this morning. I woke up. He was upset because I didn't let him sleep in, even though it was both of our days off, and I never get the chance to sleep in. So it started there. He told me I was a worthless piece of shit.
When you're a parent, you don't sleep in anymore. It's no longer a thing. Oh, wait, I love her confidence in being wrong. Oh, backhand finally showed up. All rise. Court is now in session. Hi, backhand. Hello. Yeah, that argument between parents of like who's sleeping in, who isn't, or whatever. Like, here's the thing. Don't become a parent. Don't agree to become a parent, because sometimes it happens on accident. But don't agree to become a parent unless you're willing to no longer sleep. Like, Jesus Christ.
Morning, I woke up. He was upset because I didn't let him sleep in, even though it was both of our days off, and I never get the chance to sleep in. So it started there. He told me I was a worthless piece of shit and that he was better off with his ex. And I told him he better.
No, sir, you're not better off with your ex. You're better off just being single for a while. You don't be dragging anybody into this mess. Be single for a while, dude.
So it started there. He told me I was a worthless piece of shit and that he was better off with his ex. And I told him he better stop before it gets bad. Just stop while he's ahead. He stopped, and then he continued. I left, and I came back. I came back. I tried to explain to him why I was upset. He continued to insult me, and I told him to get the fuck out of my face. And that's pretty much what happened today.
Okay. So what happened right here at the door?
Oop. She knows.
Okay, so what happened right here at the door?
The one right there on Gasparilla, next to the Eepus restaurant and all that.
What do you mean?
So when you were loaded, what's her name?
Samantha Jr.
Okay, so when you were loading Samantha Jr. into the wagon, you're about to...
Samantha Jr. Are we insane? Courtney, how was jury duty? I have not been called. So, thank goodness. But this woman's name is Samantha, and she named her daughter Samantha Jr. That is the most... I don't know. Maybe it's not that stupid. To me, it just sounds stupid. I understand why men will do that because it obvious, like you men, no matter what, will end up keeping their last name unless they end up being like stupid people like Gage Grosskreutz who decide that they just want to change their name just because. An idiot. But like men don't get married and then change their name, right? Like, traditionally, men will keep their last name unless they're beta, which in that case, like, yeah, they'll take their wife's name or whatever. Oh, Courtney, I take it you saw the gifts I made in Discord. Not yet. I haven't really looked at Discord in like a really long time. I need to get into a routine. I need to get into a routine of sorts. But yeah, so I don't understand why a woman would name her daughter after her, like Samantha Jr. Like I have 2 middle names, and so like if I had girls, like I think it would be fun to maybe incorporate my middle names in with like their names, but not as like junior. Like I wouldn't name one of my kids Courtney Jr. But I thought like, oh, okay, what was I think like before Frozen, Elsa Brooke I thought was a cute name. But I don't know about the name Elsa anymore. But then my other middle name is Annalise, and so I thought, oh, Annalise Monroe I thought would be really cute. But it wouldn't be like Elsa Brooke Jr. obviously because I mean, my name's Courtney. But still, like Courtney Jr. sounds stupid. Elsa Brooke back in 2011 sounded cute. Anyway.
Okay, so when you were loading Samantha Jr. into the wagon, you're about to go on your walk. What happened at the door, at the front door right here?
He continued running his mouth. I told him to mind his business, and I tried to leave with my daughter.
What did you do in the process of that?
Push him onto my face. Other than that, I didn't do anything. And it's all on camera.
Did you punch him, slap him, hit him?
No.
But you pushed him?
I pushed him out of my face. He doesn't need to be in my face, and he doesn't need to be in my daughter's face. If I'm trying to leave to get out of the situation, I have a right to do so.
Okay. How did your Samantha Jr. get the bump on her head?
My baby loves to jump face first off of her bed, don't you? Don't you? It's all I can.
Oh my God. What I think is like fascinating is how like she's insisting on him watching that video footage. How does she not know? How does she not realize like if they watch that, which they did, they're gonna see what happened. Oh, Mint Julep's here. What's up, girl? Mint Julep. Yeah, that's nuts. Girls are not juniors. Girls are not juniors. John Edgar, hello. Courtney Jr. Senior. Yeah, Courtney Jr. Jr. I mean, Courtney Jr. just sounds stupid. But, you know, again, I have 2 middle names, and I like both of my middle names. And that would be cute to maybe give, if I had daughters, give them my middle names as well. But they're not going to be Brooke Jr. or Annalise Jr. It's going to still be like their own freaking name. Nobody even knows that I also have a middle name. It's not even on my driver's license. It's Courtney Brooke A. right? And yeah, in most cases, like anywhere, let's see here. If I were to like apply for a job, it would just be Courtney Brooke and then my last name, right? Like it wouldn't be Courtney Brooke Annalise. Like unless it's specifically they need to have that other middle initial or other middle name, that's not even like in existence. So if I were to give that to, as a first name to a daughter, again, if I were to have one, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because they wouldn't. No, but hardly anybody even knows that that's one of my middle names. Mint juleps are delicious. Yes, and see, if you mint julep, if you had a daughter, you wouldn't name her Mint Julep Jr. That'd be really funny if you did, though. Two first names are fucking annoying as well. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. The only time that I actually am okay with it is if your family is like hella Norwegian, or I think it's Scandinavian, but like I used to have a friend named Carl Eric, and that was his fucking name. And he was like, well, I don't want to just go by Carl, because that like I don't know, feel like I'm a Carl, but like I don't know, going by just Eric is weird. Like my name is Carl Eric because that was, I guess, very normal in his family's motherland, and we would just call him Click. We didn't call him Carl Eric because he even hated that. He's like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to go by because the Carl Eric is stupid, it's too much, and I'm definitely not a Carl. He was actually the first person to make me realize that I had ADD because we were both like being so goofy, and he was like, man, it's so nice to finally meet somebody who has ADD like as bad as I do. And I was like, I have ADD? What? So that's so funny. I would never. Well, you know, I would encourage it just in case. Just in case. Case of what? I don't fucking know. All right, let's see here. What are we watching? This is some body cam footage of what appears to be an abusive woman who was beating her man. So the man, he is already actually given his statement to the police, and he showed the video footage of her hitting him. So they're trying to get a statement from her, and she keeps saying, oh yeah, watch the video. Well, she keeps saying watch the cameras, which I don't think she understands that, like, watching a camera doesn't, no. But so she's trying to tell them to watch the footage from it, which they already have. And she's like lying to them about what happened because we've already seen that that's what she's saying. She's like, I was trying to just leave with my baby. And they're like, well, what happened right here? Like at the door. And she was like, I pushed him because he was in my face. And they're like, that's all you did? But like, there's again, video footage of her hitting him. So there's that. Busted in here for a boob wellness check. Well, here. Let's see. Oh no. That was too much. All right. Courtney Brooke, eh? Yeah. All right. Anyway.
So.
Okay. How'd your Samantha Jr. get the bump on her head?
Oh. My baby loves to jump face first off of her bed.
And this is the crazy part too. She immediately, my baby loves to jump face first off of her bed, don't you? There's also in the video footage, that's not what happened. Like they saw exactly how the baby got the bump on her head. I think the mom dropped her or some shit. I can't even remember now.
How'd your Samantha Jr. get the bump on her head?
Oh. My baby loves to jump face first.
But it was because of the altercation she had with the dude.
Off of her bed, don't you? It's all on camera inside.
Is that all that happened today?
Besides me and him yelling at each other, yeah, that's all that happened today.
Okay. Did he punch, hit, or smack, or push you, kick you, anything like that?
I don't want to answer that question.
Okay.
Even though she goes head first, Dr.
What door did she break down?
Which time? Today?
Today.
Right? Yeah, today she kicked the garage door in. Well, she slammed it shut where it was pulled through and locked on the other, like the whole door jamb came through, and then she kicked it the other way and broke it off.
So that door inside the house where you go into
hinges,
is
and then
from.
while I was in there with my daughter, I had the doors locked. I was in there feeding her, and she kept harassing me. I was on the phone with 911, and she literally kicked the door in while I was there.
Which door was that?
The bedroom door, my daughter's bedroom door.
All right. Well, she's going for battery, so.
The officer then goes in the house and informs the woman she's going to be arrested.
Come take your daughter!
Wow, that's really sad. Like, ladies, I get it. We can feel emotions pretty intensely. I get it. But to be like kicking doors in and doing that kind of stuff, especially in front of a kid, a little baby. They said that baby was 7 months old. My God, do you not even care about your baby? Oh my God, poor child got hit so hard her face blurred. Yes, yeah. Be mindful of that. But yeah, just to think that, like, there's no need to get that theatrical, to get that insane. Like, we are actually a lot more powerful than we think we are. Like I was saying before, like, just because you're the weaker party doesn't mean that you should be hitting a man, because you're still having an effect on them. Just because you might not be able to, like, crush their skull in as easily as they can to you, just because you're like, you are still causing harm. You're still causing damage. And so, like, to sit there, like, to be breaking a door, like, in the room that your baby is in. Hello. Process your emotions a different way. Tearing shit down, especially in your house, like, is just not. It's not necessary, and it's not. I mean, honestly, you're not going to get the results that you want. Look at Minjula. So true, Queen. Thank you. I need a crown. But I mean, girl, thank you. I'm glad that, like, a woman actually, like, can back me up here. Just because you might not see any physical damage that you may be causing, you're still causing physical damage. But it's also just like, you're tearing down the door of a room that your baby is in. It's just like, come on, dude. Oh my God. You're not protected. You're supposed to be protecting your baby. That's the number one thing that, like, that's your number one job as a parent. And when you're a fucking mom, and you're the one who's causing this trauma to your kid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God. Anyway.
Bedroom door, my daughter's bedroom door.
All right. Well, she's going for battery, so.
The officer then goes in the house and informs the woman she's going to be arrested.
Come take your daughter! I guess I'm going to jail.
Well, I guess you should drink.
I haven't done anything.
Listen, all you had to do was
Stop.
not drink.
Just even that yelling right there, like, while you're holding your baby. Why are you? Do you not understand, like, the emotions that your baby is absorbing from you while you're doing this kind of shit while holding her? Oh my God. That poor baby. It sounds to me like her dad is, like, I mean, I can't say that he's perfect or anything, but it sounds like he actually at least is trying for her sake, which is, I mean, that's better than a lot of people can say about their parents. Sundowners Club, what up? This woman should never be around kids. No. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess you should drink.
I haven't done anything.
Listen, all you had to do was
Stop.
not drink.
Stop.
It's all on camera.
Stop.
It's on camera. It's fine. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally taking care of our daughter. You're done. I'm literally going to tell them everything. You're done. Could you do me one favor?
She's gonna search you.
That's fine. I need my purse.
You're done. You're done. Okay, how so? Come on. Like, lady, imagine being like that delusional that you don't even realize that you don't have anything. I mean, granted, I don't know the whole history of their relationship, so maybe. No, sorry, right into the microphone. Excuse me. But like maybe there is a history of equal abuse on both ends. But from what we saw, it looks like she hits him and yells and screams, and then will lie and say that he is the one who was being abusive, and then will even be so delusional that she thinks that there's video footage of it happening the other way around. Like, it's fucking crazy. So I would just assume based on this that like she doesn't have any evidence of him doing any of that kind of stuff whatsoever. Especially like if it was equally abusive, I feel like at this point he would have shown that by now.
Your daughter, you're done. I'm literally going to tell them everything. You're done. Could you do me one favor?
She's gonna search you.
That's fine. I need my purse. Do not leave my purse.
What happened to her hat?
You need your purse? Okay, just come right here.
Do not leave my
We'll
purse.
grab your
We'll grab your
belongings,
purse.
okay? Stay right here. You have anything that's gonna stick or
Face
poke
the
me?
garage.
I don't.
All right, face this way.
You're done. It's all on
Samantha.
camera. You're done.
Stop.
No, he's done.
Stop.
No, he's done.
Close
If
this
I'm
shut.
going to jail, he's done.
Samantha.
I want to be as far.
He's not going back in the house.
No, I'm not. We can go anywhere. I want to be as far away from him as possible. Stay right here.
Take her to my car.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's walk to the car. Walk to the car.
If she wanted to be as far away from him as possible, she would have moved out by now. I will never have kids with a woman that can't contain herself, especially in front of kids. Holy shit. Here's the thing. Here's a cautionary tale, all right, from my own experience. I'm not a mom, but I have one, sort of. She's dead now, but you get it. According to my father, before my sister and I were born, my mom was a completely different person. Now, granted, he probably might have been a little delusional before that. Granted, my dad was 19 and my mom was 21 when they got married. So obviously, I think you're a little bit older than that, good night, mister. So maybe this wouldn't apply as much. But there was suggestion that perhaps she was struggling with postpartum depression, but she grew up in a time that like having a mental illness was, embarrassing. So she didn't want to have to like get the help that she needed with her postpartum depression. So she just honestly, like we all watched her kind of go on like a downward spiral with some type of mental illness situation going on. And so I would say that it is very important to be in a relationship with somebody that is willing to, that you can properly communicate with if you're seeing a shift like that and saying like, being able to go like, I don't know if you're recognizing this, but I'm recognizing this and this is a problem and we like, it really needs to get solved. Because not everyone is going to be willing to get the help that they need. They might have a little too much ego going on there. Post-depression is one thing, is understandable. Well, here's the thing though. My mom was worse than this one. She was not getting whatever she was struggling with, whatever was going on there. But my dad said it was she was not the same person after she had kids. So like, what I'm saying is that like, if you're running into that, to be aware of how to communicate these types of things and observations, so that they don't end up falling down that downward spiral. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, yeah, not having communication and help. I mean, that's the thing is like, let's be real. It's not like my dad was being just like super supportive and like really wanted to help. No, he was being a dick because he was mad at her behavior because she was a bit of a mess. And she, you know, so that just made everything escalate even worse. Like they were both very retarded. So there's that. But just being able to make those types of observations too, because it's one thing like for me right now, like I could easily be like, oh man, like I would never do that with a kid, blah, blah, blah. But like the shift in your brain chemistry and hormones and all that after having kids can really make you like eat a lot of those words. And it's important to have a partner who can like help navigate that and like make certain observations and be like, you know, we need to get through this instead of, you know, letting them deteriorate. So don't have kids. Got it. No, people, it's just a matter of being able to have like open lines of communication, but appropriate communication. Saha, hello. You know what I mean? Because people think that just talking to each other is communication, but like that's no. No. Yeah, not just talking, but actual communication. Trying to not only get your word across, but also being willing to listen to what that message actually is. So, yes, Courtney, you're at 372 subscribers. Yes, I saw, and we were talking about that earlier. We're almost there, you guys. All right, let's see here. Did I already rewind it? I don't even know.
Take her to my car.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's walk to the car. Walk to the car.
That's fine. And if I'm going to jail, I want him arrested
exactly.
as well.
For what?
For what? For assaulting me.
When?
It's on camera. Fine. And if I'm going to jail, I want him arrested as well.
For what?
For what? For assaulting me.
When?
It's on camera. Take his.
This is amazing. This is amazing. She's still insisting that there's like all this footage of him hitting her, but she can't even. Why isn't she able to prove it? Wonder why.
I want him arrested as well.
For what?
For what? For assaulting me.
When?
It's on camera. Take his phone, look at our camera.
What?
As I've told you.
You can't just take his phone from him.
Yes, you can. It's evidence.
Alright, I'll ask him for it. What time? When did this happen? Today?
It did.
When? What time?
Can you spread your feet for me?
Yes, ma'am.
What time?
I don't know what time. Within the last hour or two. Can we put these in front of me, please?
No.
This, just this one. Just this side. It's.
Stop moving your wrist so much.
All right. Could you move this one?
Just stand here with her for a little bit.
While officers may have her secured for now, the situation would soon get much worse.
Did you see her bed?
Yeah, I saw her bed.
Yeah, there's no way. Impossible.
Do you have footage from an hour ago?
Oh my God. Cool. So he gets arrested. Who takes care of the kid? What a dumb bitch. Exactly. Like you're just trying to get your husband arrested simply because you're mad that you're also getting arrested. Like it's just, oh my God. But yeah, I just this situation where the dad's pointing out like, yeah, it's absolutely impossible for her to like jump out of her bed like that. So this woman like she can't even tell a lie that can actually explain anything that she's trying to. What am I saying? She can't even tell an appropriate lie, really. Like none of it actually adds up. It's.
Her bed?
Yeah, I saw her bed.
Yeah, there's no way. Impossible.
Do you have footage from an hour ago of inside the house?
I don't know. She unplugged the camera a bunch of times, but I mean, I have.
Can you check for me?
What happened an hour ago?
She's just saying that you put hands on her or something. So I have to investigate the check.
She unplugged the cameras. Why? Why did she unplug the cameras a bunch of times?
An hour ago.
She's just saying that you put hands on her or something. So I have to investigate the check.
I didn't, but we can go sit inside, I guess, and I'll try to find it.
It's on our camera what you did to me. Why are you guys refusing to look at it?
Oh,
Why are...
Can you put in the car?
I have rights too.
Okay, he already spoke to you. He grabbed a statement from you.
Yeah, he grabbed a statement, but he didn't look at the camera.
He's still investigating, okay? There, be back in the car, okay?
Can you please just make him look at it?
Yes, I will tell him to look at
it seems like she's laughing. Like that didn't seem like she was crying at all. It seemed like she was laughing. Was she laughing?
So what exactly am I being arrested for?
Oh, surprise.
No. Nobody's told me why I'm in the back of the car. If he is detaining me, I deserve to know why. I have rights.
Your baby has a huge bump on her head.
Yes, because she jumps face first off of her f***ing bed. Tell me why I'm being detained. Sir! Why am I being detained? Your officer refused to tell me why I'm in the back of your car. Sir! Why am I being detained? I've asked her multiple times.
Stop.
Why am I being detained?
Stop.
Why am
You
I...
are not detained. You're under arrest
For what?
for battery
For battery of what?
to your boyfriend. Listen to
My
me.
boyfriend, where...
Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Woo. Woo. Wow.
Detained.
Stop.
Why am
You
I...
are not detained. You're under arrest
For what?
for battery
For battery of what?
to your boyfriend. Listen
My
to me.
boyfriend, where's his marks? Play the
Listen to
camera.
me.
Play the camera.
Listen to me.
Play the camera.
You either stop kicking
You play the fucking
or
camera.
you're going to be hobbled. Do you understand me?
Oh, hobble me. Take his fucking phone. Watch the camera. I have done nothing to my daughter.
Stop.
No.
Man, she's so retarded that she's not even understanding that they straight up told her that she was getting arrested for hitting the husband, not the daughter. And she's still arguing that she didn't hit her daughter. Like, oh my God.
Play the camera.
Listen to me.
Play the camera.
You either stop kicking
You play the fucking
or
camera.
you're going to be hobbled. Do you understand me?
Oh, hobble me. Take
Hobble
his
her.
fucking phone. Watch the camera.
Hobble her. Tase her. Hobble her. Taser also, though. Taser, please.
I have done nothing to my daughter.
Idiot.
No, I'm
Nobody
not
said-
going to stop. You're
no
not
one
going
said you
to...
do anything to your daughter.
That's
No,
why I'm in handcuffs in
No.
the back of your car.
It is not.
I didn't touch him at all. Where's the proof? Where did I touch
oh my
him?
God.
It's on video.
It's on, yeah, it is on video. It's on video that he hit me too.
No.
We're going to investigate that.
Yes.
Stop.
Take his fucking video.
Stop yelling. But if you continue to kick,
You're not.
you're going to be hobbled.
I need
Okay.
I need air. If I'm being detained, that's fine. Just,
No, you're not being detained. You're under arrest.
all right, that's fine. If I'm under arrest, that's fine. I still have a right to air.
You have air.
Except I don't.
The air conditioning's on.
This prevents
Stop.
the air conditioning from coming back here.
You got your hobbles?
Yeah, dude.
You refuse to let me have air conditioning.
The air conditioning's not a right.
No, having breathable air when I am an asthmatic is a right.
You have breathable air.
Oh, yeah, now that the door's open.
But you smoke and you have asthma? That doesn't make sense.
I don't, what do you
That's
mean?
your vape?
My vape? That's not, that doesn't matter. I'm still have a right to breathable air.
Oh my God. This is just derailing
I
so
don't,
hard.
what do you
That's
mean?
your vape?
My vape? That's not,
Wait, whoops. I wasn't prepared.
oh, yeah, now that the door's open.
But you smoke and you have asthma? That doesn't make sense.
I don't, what do you
That's
mean?
your vape?
My vape? That's not, that doesn't matter. I'm still have a right to breathable air. So leave the door open until we can leave and then
Don't
roll.
give me demands.
You're not going to violate my rights. All right, that's fine. Oh. breathe.
Oh God. Just a regular old George Floyd situation. I love this. The door's open. Oh my God, this is just getting better and better. Holy crap.
Right. All right, that's fine. Oh, I can't breathe. I have asthma.
Oh my God.
You got windows down.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I asked for. You don't have to be a f***ing asshole. Can I talk to you, please?
What's up?
You're the only one that seems reasonable.
Oh,
Sure.
Have you looked at the videos?
oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, you saw the little bit of whatever he put on.
I didn't see anything. Okay. I'm not sitting there going through hours and hours of footage.
It doesn't have to
When
be
you don't
hours and
have any
hours.
marks, you don't have anything. He has a video of you literally pushing him and punching him.
Getting him out of my face.
No, the video shows otherwise, just so you're aware.
Okay. Well, have you looked?
Woo-wee. Brian Kowalczyk's here. Hello. Oh, Romano Productions. Hello. Man. I love that. Like, oh yeah, he's we have video of you pushing him and punching him. Getting him out of my face. No. Actually, no. Just so you're aware. Woo! Woo! Okay, well, have you looked at the good old Democrat argument? But just the simple fact of like, she keeps arguing like, you need to watch this video where like, she can't provide any other information around it. And they're like, well, that's not what we found on that video. We can't find that. And now she's like, well, you need to look at, and he's like, I'm not going to watch hours and hours and hours of video footage. So, hello, provide a timestamp. If you're trying to say that this stuff happened at the same time of the video that your husband already showed, then I'm sorry, ma'am. That's just simply not the case. So you're going to have to come up with something else. Yeah, and let's completely ignore what I've done instead. Here's the thing. Even if he was like, there is footage of him hitting her at some point in time, that doesn't take away what you have already done. And also, ma'am, you are demonstrating just how guilty you are with this thrashing. The fact that they had to threaten to hobble her, I mean, come on. You're already proving to them that they're making the right decision. Don't make it worse. Did you get out of having to go to court? Not necessarily. They haven't called me in. My group has not been called in for jury duty, so. Exactly. Imagine if there was no video. If there was no video, this would be, oh my God. This would just be terrible. I mean, I don't even know what they would be able to do but at the end of the day, if they managed to get to a point where they could justify arresting her, that would still have happened, and they would be like, well, we made the right choice. We definitely needed to do that. So there's that.
It was otherwise, just so you're aware.
Okay. Well, have you looked at all the other video that I asked you to?
I'm not going through weeks and weeks and
I'm not asking
hours and hours.
I'm just asking you to go through this morning.
I did. I didn't see anything.
I'd like to press charges too.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen because what you did today was unacceptable.
I understand.
What did he do today, ma'am? Man, he does not give a shit. Like, okay, cool, neat.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen because what you did today was unacceptable.
I understand.
So I can show you all the video of him beating my ass, the black eyes, my cracked ribs, and you guys are going to arrest him, right?
There would be an investigation, but
And he's going to be arrested, right?
it's not how it works. If you're trying to get him in trouble because you're going to jail right now,
It doesn't
it's not
matter
gonna work.
why. If he's done something that is illegal, you're going to arrest him, right?
It would be an open investigation.
I don't know why you're trying to argue with.
What she's not understanding is that the reason she's being arrested right here, right now, is because they were called during an active event. If you're just going to show footage from previous weeks, months, years, whatever, then yeah, they have to investigate it. Because the thing is, like, she's being arrested right now, but that doesn't mean that she necessarily has charges pressed against her, right? So if somebody's just like walking down the street doing nothing, you can't just arrest them, even if there's a bunch of evidence of them doing other stuff. Like, there still has to be an investigation of sorts. Like, it's just, someone advised her of the right to remain silent. Yeah, just so she stops driving us fucking insane.
With me. If he's done something wrong, he's going to jail. Yes or no?
Well, yeah. And when people break the law, they go to jail, Samantha.
Well, he's
Samantha
done
Senior?
nothing but break the fucking law. You guys have been out here more than once.
Maybe you guys should just separate.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave his fucking ass after this.
Girl, you guys never should have been married.
People break the law, they go to jail, Samantha.
Well, he's
Hello.
done nothing but break the fucking law. You guys have been out here more than once.
Maybe you guys should just separate.
I'm gonna leave his fucking ass after this, but you know what? I should not be the one going to jail when I've had broken ribs, a busted fucking teeth, a broken orbital socket because he
Busted teeth? No. Your teeth don't just magically grow back, Samantha. I highly doubt you had like $50K to get a bunch of new veneers. I'd like to press charges against Courtney for being a hottie. Oh my God, healer. Yeah, I gotta go to jail for arson. We're catching everybody on fire. Yeah, this woman is so delusional, though. How fucking delusional is this nut job? What planet is she on?
I'm gonna leave his fucking ass after this, but you know what? I should not be the one going to jail when I've had broken ribs, a busted fucking teeth, a broken orbital socket because he busted my face. Are you kidding me?
You gonna sit still?
What?
You're gonna sit still?
I've been sitting still.
Put your seatbelt off.
Because it was choking me and I can't breathe.
Sit still and it won't choke it.
I've been sitting still. I have asked, please don't.
Sit back.
Don't.
I'm putting your seatbelt on.
No, you're not.
Listen, you're gonna make this worse.
I'm gonna make this as worse as possible, and you guys are going to fucking jail for not.
You guys are going to jail. You guys are going to jail. You are going to. Oh my God. Also, don't make any situation worse. It doesn't matter what is happening. I'll say this every single time. It doesn't matter if the cops are involved or no. It doesn't matter what the situation is, okay? Don't make it worse. Just don't. Don't make it worse. Ay.
I'm gonna make this as worse as possible, and you guys are going to fucking jail for not investigating what you're doing. Yeah, turn it on. No.
Alright, you can sit over there, that's fine.
It's fine. You're not buckling me in for nothing. If you touch me, I swear to God, I'm going to sue you guys. I have asked you more than once to review the cameras. You're arresting me for something I didn't do. He showed you a very little bit.
Up. Whoop.
Stop.
No.
You want additional charges? You're gonna get battery on the LA.
Go ahead.
That's a felony charge.
I am not.
Stop.
I have done nothing. I want him arrested for assaulting me. I want you to look at
For your safety.
I want you to look at the. We're not leaving until you look at the cameras and arrest him. That is how it works.
They already looked at the videos and saw that he didn't do what you said.
I want him arrested for assaulting me. I want you to look at
For your safety.
I want you to look at the. We're not leaving until you look at the cameras and arrest him. That is how it works. I am filing a complaint. It is your duty as an officer of the law to investigate what I am telling you. And if you
They already investigated. These people never understand when you resist arrest, your charges go from 1 to 5 or 6. Yeah, see, that's the thing is like, to be honest, she probably wouldn't have been charged with anything. Maybe they probably would have just like held her like, I don't know, maybe overnight or something to that effect, just to like keep them separate for the evening. I don't know if do you guys remember Gabby Petito? That whole situation, they essentially wanted to separate both of them. And unfortunately, from what they found in their investigation, they found her to be the aggressor, which I was like, another lesson, ladies, in not hitting men, because most men, the smart ones, they will hold back from hitting you as long as you don't hit them. So she was under the impression that just because she was like slapping him and stuff, that it was fine, right? But he was riling her up. He was doing a bunch of shit to upset her a lot, and that was why she started hitting him. Ladies, I'm just gonna tell you something. This is not advice. This is just something I would do. But that's when you just push him out of the car, run him over, and leave. I didn't say that. In Minecraft, right? In Minecraft, of course. Duke Willis, hello, welcome. She needs Elon's brain implant, playing Seals and Crofts 24/7. For real. Yeah, even the Spider-Man on her shirt is saying, "What the fuck, dude?" I mean, she said this is just like out of control. But yeah, anyway, so that night, like they didn't want Gabby, they being like Gabby and Brian, her boyfriend. Like he was trying to avoid her getting arrested, so he was just like, I'll go somewhere else. And so they brought the cops brought him to a hotel, and she took the van and like went and stayed at some like camping spot or whatever. So like that's normally what they would do. They'll just like separate you for the night and then let whatever happen, or what have you. And then, in this particular case, they would have probably continued the investigation because the husband really wanted to press charges against her for this shit. So eventually she probably would have, actually been charged. But like in most cases, usually they'll just want to separate you guys for the evening. So doing this stuff, thrashing around, causing damage to the car, hitting the cops and all that stuff, refusing to let them buckle her seatbelt, that's just going to make you're guaranteeing charges at that point. Just it's their duty. Exactly. Oh, deranged lunatic. Good evening, everyone. Courtney, I'm glad you're not doing time. I had jury duty. I didn't get arrested, but they haven't called my group in. So I'm just maxing and relaxing. But then there was yesterday where the power was going in and out because we have a storm. I did a whole dissertation about it at the top of the stream if you want to watch it back later on. All right. So, yes, this woman is making everything worse. It seems to me that that's like her forte. That's she specializes in that shit. She just loves to make everything worse. So,
it is your duty as an officer of the law to investigate what I am telling you. And if you refuse to do so,
we're not refusing it. We're just not doing it right now.
Not in the what?
So,
I'm not. Then I'm refusing to put the seatbelt on right now.
That's not how it works.
I did nothing wrong.
Yes, you did.
Sir,
put your feet back in the car right now.
I want to talk to you. I'm not trying to escape. I'm trying.
Put your feet back in the car right now.
You're gonna fucking talk to me, or you're gonna get a supervisor out here right now.
I am supervisor.
Well, then get your supervisor out here. I want a corporal. I want a fucking captain.
I am a supervisor.
Then I want the captain.
You're not getting
There's no captain working right now.
Then I want your supervisor, and I have a right to ask for it.
As soon as we're done here.
As soon as we're done here, we're not done here until I get a supervisor.
Hey.
If you touch me, we're gonna have a problem.
We're gonna have some issues if you touch
Yeah, we are gonna have some problems.
Stop.
Give us your leg. No.
I immediately thought of Eminem. We're gonna have a problem here. Y'all act like you've never seen a white person before. Jaws on the floor, like Pam and Tommy just burst in the door. You gotta keep them separated. Hey, don't pay no mind. You're under 18, you won't be doing any time. That, come out and play. Courtney, remember to tell the cops to check the footage. Exactly. Exactly. Is this Florida? Because it seems like Florida. Well, the channel is actually, it's called, was it Midwest Safety? I think it's somewhere in the Midwest, I think. We'll have to check. I see you're having winds of up to 50 miles per hour. Now, I know that we had them pretty gnarly last night. We had them really gnarly, so gnarly last night that my power ran out. I mean, it was like going in and out. And then today's trash day. So everybody had all their trash cans out last night so that they didn't have to wheel them out at 5:30 in the morning. And there were just like trash cans all over the place, garbage all over the place. But by the time I left to, or by the time I took the dogs out to walk, they everything was fine. You wouldn't have guessed. Midwest Florida, maybe. But yeah, so today it looks like winds of 8 miles per hour, but it was crazy last night. Crazy. Dem titties ain't arrested. Exactly. Look, man. Look, your titties aren't being arrested. You are you are. Your titties aren't gonna have any charges pressed against them. So you're fine. Oh, Isabella Live sent me some money. You guys should be like Isabella Live. Let's see here. Of course, I have to show me. Show me the way. This is cute. And he said, I straight up love you. Oh, you're so cute. I love you too. And thank you for the $10. That's very generous. Thank you. I'm looking at the chat. Thank you. All right. Yes. All right. Okay. Very sweet. Okay. So now let's get back to the titties not being arrested.
Touch me, we're gonna have a problem.
We're gonna have some issues if you touch
Yeah, we are gonna have some problems.
Stop.
Give us your leg.
No, you're not touching me. Don't touch me.
Oh, no. No. Oh my God. Oh, buddy.
Touch me.
Ooh. Oh
I
God.
want a supervisor. I have a right to a supervisor. I have a right to a supervisor. No, you're not.
You keep fighting, you're going to get a background LEO charge.
I'm not touching you. You're touching me.
Samantha, give us your leg.
No. You're going to give me a supervisor. I have a right to a supervisor. I have rights.
I am the supervisor.
Then give me yours. I want your supervisor.
You're going to get tased.
I want your supervisor
you're
now.
Get tased.
It's on camera. I want your supervisor. I want your fucking captain. Now.
No captain working. That's not how it works.
I don't give a fuck. I want your supervisor and I have a right to ask for it. I have a right to ask for your superior. If you tase me because I asked for your superior, we're gonna have.
That's not why you're getting tased.
No.
Oh, girl, that is not why you're getting tased. That is not why you're getting tased, ma'am. Girl. Oh, I don't like it.
I want your supervisor and I have a right to ask for it. I have a right to ask for your superior. If you tase me because I asked for your superior, we're gonna have.
That's not why you're getting tased.
No.
Or threatened to be tased.
I'm asking. I am complying. I've done nothing but.
Don't bite me.
I haven't bitten you.
You did bite me.
No, I didn't. Where?
I haven't bitten you. Oh, that was amazing. But you guys, I think we need to rewatch. I think she did biting her. I think she biting her. I want to talk to your supervisor. Karen's gone wild. Dude, for real. My God. You have the right to ask for a supervisor, but that don't mean you're going to get one. I know, you can ask for all you want, but that doesn't mean that a supervisor is available or is going to even show up. I can't stand bitches like this. I know. See, that's the thing is someone like this, she's so different from Harley. Harley was for the most part, she was justified in her actions, right? So But this is not justified. This is just a nasty person. Chris Thompson, you're here. You know what's really funny? I thought, I was like, if I say Harley, we're going to summon Chris Thompson. And it fucking happened. Wow. I'm a magician. All right. Let's see if he biting or if she biting him.
Now!
No captain working, that's not how it works.
I don't give a fuck. I want your supervisor and I have a right to ask for it. I have a right to ask for your superior. If you tase me because I asked for your superior, we're gonna have.
That's not why you're getting tased.
No.
Or threatened to be tased.
I'm asking. I am complying. I've done nothing but.
Don't bite me.
I haven't bitten you.
You did bite me.
No, I didn't.
Dude, she definitely bit her. Yeah. Are those the PJs? Yes, I'll do a spin around when we're done watching the video. I'll show ya. Yeah. Did you? Okay, one in the chat if you saw the bite. We're gonna do it one more time. She bit her. Or biting.
Threatened to be tased.
I'm asking. I am complying. I've done nothing but.
Don't bite me.
I haven't bitten you.
You did bite me.
No, I didn't. Where? I've done nothing but.
Don't bite me.
Where?
Samantha, give us your legs.
No. I want a supervisor.
Dude.
I want a supervisor. I want a supervisor. I want your superior.
Like a dog going for a bone. For real, like that looked exactly like Cricket when I'm trying to give them each treats and I accidentally drop one. Wait, it is Florida? Oh my God. Wow. Not surprised.
Here. Now.
He's on his way.
Ben, don't touch me. If he's on his way, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Burning me. I want a supervisor. No. I'm asking for.
Okay, so I need to learn how to play electric guitar. I think what I want to start doing is what some other content creators out there have done, where they start playing guitar with screamers that when the people that were having their post-election meltdowns. I want to do that, but with these fine folks of the body cam footage.
Touch me! Don't touch me! Burning me! I want a supervisor! No! I'm asking for a supervisor!
He's on his way.
Then bring him here! Why are you holding me like this?
You're trying to kick us and bite us.
I am not trying to do anything but ask for a supervisor!
Oh my God, this woman is delusional! Oh, wait. Okay. Cops patch says Charlotte County and it matches my search. You know who else is from Charlotte County? You know who the prettiest girl in Charlotte County is? Our queen, Harley.
Why are you holding me like this?
You're trying to kick us and bite us.
I am not trying to do anything but ask for a supervisor on recording. It's literally on recording.
Just put her feet inside.
Stop! I swear to God. I don't touch me.
Oh my God.
Damn it! I haven't done anything wrong. Let me go! You. I want a supervisor now.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting anything. I want a supervisor.
Watch your leg. Taser.
Listen.
I swear to God, you
This is
tased
your
me,
last
we're gonna have
chance.
talk.
Taser.
I haven't done anything. Let me.
I love that he's just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Let's just fucking just do it.
Supervisor now.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting anything. I want a
Watch
supervisor.
your leg. Taser.
Listen.
I swear to God, you
This is
tased
your
me,
last
we're gonna have
chance.
talk. I haven't done anything. Let me go.
Jesus.
You're not gonna do shit. You're gonna get a supervisor here, and that's it. I can't breathe. Hold on. I can't breathe.
Relax.
Then stop. I want a fucking supervisor.
I told you he's on his way.
He's not here. I have a right to talk to him. I have a right
Your
to.
arms up.
Relax. Slow your breathing. Calm down. Relax. Relax.
Sit up.
Relax.
Sit up.
Sit up. Sit up.
Sit up, Samantha.
Sit up. Wait. Stop. Relax. Relax.
Don't kick.
Grab the hobble. Hold on. Let her sit up.
Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. You'll breathe better. Sit up. You'll breathe better.
Surprise! Oh, God.
Disgusting.
Ew, dude, her whole body is bright red now from like all that activity. Yikes. She's got trailer park rabies. Dude, something. She needs shock treatment. Dude, yeah, they need to tase her a long time
You'll
ago.
breathe better. Sit up. You'll breathe better.
Disgusting.
Sit back in the car. No. Turn around, sit back in the car.
I'm gonna throw up.
Throw up in your lap. Turn around, sit back in the car. You'll breathe better. Turn around, sit in the car. Are you not understanding me? Turn around, sit in the car. You are breathing. You need to turn around, sit up.
Okay, I mean, in this particular case, like, she's probably trying to listen, but like, she just threw up, like, almost on you. Ooh. Give it a second. Don't be. Why are you putting your car at risk of being vomited all over? Just let her catch her breath a minute. All right, I'm on her side with that one. Just let her. She just threw up. Let her finish her situation here before you have her sitting back in the car.
You'll breathe better. Turn around, sit in the car. Are you not understanding me? Turn around, sit in the car. You are breathing. You need to turn around, sit up. You breathe better.
If you didn't act like a fool, you just let me put a seatbelt on you.
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
You could have been done with all this. But you want to act the way you wanted to act. This is where we're at.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Sit up and in the chair. You're not going to breathe bent over in half. You're not listening to me.
I'm trying to throw up.
Well, throw up in your lap.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
He wants her to throw up in her lap. That's gross.
In your lap.
Stop! I can't sit up and throw up at the same time.
So, trying to seatbelt her because she's acting all erratic. I had her seatbelt, Alexa seatbelted her when I first got her in there. And then she took it off and then started acting like a fool. Okay. So then we went to go put the seatbelt back on her and she kept sliding back and over.
What's her name?
Samantha.
Samantha.
I didn't kick her bite.
Listen, Samantha, we're going to talk, okay? Before we can talk, okay? I have to make sure you're okay.
I'm not.
So
okay,
we have EMS coming, okay?
I'm throwing up. He's telling me to throw up on myself, which is.
I was telling you to sit up so you could breathe.
No. I told you I was throwing up. It's literally on camera. You told me to throw up on myself.
Yeah.
That is the one time that she was actually right. The one time that baby that ain't gonna save you.
He's telling me to throw up on myself, which is.
I was telling you to sit up so you could breathe.
No. I told you I was throwing up. It's literally on camera. You told me to throw up on myself.
Yeah. The hobble?
Yeah.
We've been trying. That's what she was.
They were trying to put the hobble on her and she didn't want. So.
Do you want the hobble on you?
I don't know what that is.
It's where we tap your feet and stuff. You don't want that, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so.
All I want. He says I assaulted my husband. It didn't happen.
This is not the place for us to argue that, okay?
I understand that, but I have a daughter inside.
I understand that. You're gonna give yourself more problems, right? If you fight.
I'm not.
All right,
all I want.
I'm here now. You haven't fought, so we're good, okay?
All I want is to be heard and to investigate like you're supposed to. So he claimed something, I claimed something. I told him to look at his camera, and they said they saw whatever he showed him and refused to look at anything else. You guys have been out here multiple times.
I know.
He assaulted me more than once. They know this.
But we're not gonna argue that here right now.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm worried about my dog.
Well, you're not getting. I promise you this: if you fight my deputies and try to kick us, you're not gonna see.
All I want is to
do. Just cooperate and breathe and relax.
I just want.
she's not getting that, like, whatever that she's claiming is just, it's not, they already investigated that.
And they said they saw whatever he showed him and refused to look at anything else. You guys have been out here multiple times.
I know.
He assaulted me more than once. They know this.
But right, I'm not gonna argue that here right now.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm worried about my dog.
Well, you're not getting.
Girl, they've been out there multiple times and never found whatever it is that you're claiming.
They know this.
But right, I'm not gonna argue that here right now.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm worried about my dog.
Well, you're not getting. I promise you this: if you fight my deputies and try to kick us, you're not gonna see.
All I wanted to do.
Just cooperate and breathe and relax.
I just want someone to respect me.
Have I disrespected you?
No, okay. You've been great, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
So just so I can give you a little idea what's going to happen. EMS is going to come check you out, okay? If for some reason they feel like you need to go to the hospital or you absolutely demand that you go to the hospital, you'll be going to our local hospital right here in Punta Gorda. Once the doctor, the ER clears you, okay, you're still going to jail. So I want to make sure you understand that. So that's just going to delay the whole process a little bit longer.
Yeah, and then what happens after that?
Well, you're in, depending on your charges, the jail determines if you have to see a judge or not.
And the charges are what?
I don't know. Well, right now,
he said it was battery. Is that my charges? What are you guys arresting me?
That's not your charges. That's what you're being arrested for. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get charged with that. That's just like their reasoning for arresting you in this moment.
Charges are what?
I don't know. Well, right now,
he said it was battery. Is that my charges? What are you guys arresting me with?
Right.
What am I arrested with?
Sounds like right now at least simple battery. Remember?
I want to know what I'm being arrested with. I have a right to know that.
Simple battery?
I've already told her 3 times, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go to the hospital and get checked out?
Not really.
No. Stay right there. Just come on, careful, don't step in your bonnet.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. I want you guys.
All right, well, we'll go sit you on my stretcher and we'll check you out there. Is that good? Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
All right.
I don't want the hospital. I am refusing. I am not going to the hospital.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to the hospital. I'm fine. I'm not leaving. Stop hurting me.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Okay.
All right.
I don't want the hospital. I am refusing. I am not going to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm fine. I'm not leaving. Stop hurting me. I'm suing you all.
Holy crap.
We're not gonna take the
Samantha was charged with battery, another 2 counts of battery on a peace officer, and resisting with violence. Court records indicate she was released on bond, and then in August 2024, she pled guilty to 1 charge and no contest to the remaining charges. As part of her plea agreement, she will be on probation for 12 months and attend counseling.
My God. Well, that lady was an asshole, Samantha Sr. BPD ho. Yeah, something crazy's going on there. Oh boy. She knows or thinks that the hospital means her child is gone. Dude, something fucking weird. Let's see here. So you guys, I think I might have a bingo card going. So let's see here. These are all the body cam bingo things that I have going. Why are you doing this? I want to go home, which definitely is a thing. I have to go to work. Do you know who my dad is? Why are you arresting me? Which happens a lot. Why am I going to jail? I only had one drink. You didn't read me my rights. They slip out of the handcuffs. They say stuff like, I need to breathe, or something to that effect when they're in the back of the car. Gets tased, and I want your superior. So I think that, oh, I got to pee. Yeah, that's another one. Oh, hello. Thank you. Hello. Why are you so small? 17. Why? Stop being that. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to try and put those into some bingo cards and see what we come up with. See if we can have one. Oh, also we need to have a list of the best of body cam, because I know, so let's see here. I know for a fact Shakira Flabbergasted, Harley, obviously, the wet wipe phone call lady. Who else? Is it just them? Maybe we just want to revisit those. Twin Brothers Escape Police. Did we watch? I don't think we watched that. Did we watch that? I'm talking about the ones that we've already lived and we've decided that we like. So I know that the lady that made the phone call on the wet wipe, that's one. No, I'm not talking about that right now, Christopherson. I'm talking about the ones that we've already watched that we want to rewatch together as a family. So I feel like, how about hit four chords? Oh, the one that we watched the other day. I mean, is that one of our best ofs? Is it one of our best ofs? Because I feel like it might be. Because there was definitely, I mean, Shakira Flabbergasted for sure. Harley for sure. The wet wipe lady for sure. I'm trying to think of like anything that we've watched, that we've already watched together, that we've gone back to and like we've been referencing since then. And like we'll compare like those videos to we'll compare them to like whatever we're watching at the time, like, oh, this was better because of this or whatever. Apply it going forward. I can barely listen to them again. I don't know what you mean by that. What? What about the girl who gets her dad to come because he's god of the world or whatever? You mean the guy that owns the island? And she's like, I am my dad. I'm talking to my dad. My dad. And then he shows up and he's like, stop. The bingo cards? I just still don't know what you mean by that. Apply it going forward because you can't listen. Because you can't listen to it again? I don't know what you mean. I just thought we were gonna make bingo cards for future body cam videos. Like when we watch. I don't know actually what you mean as far as the bingo cards. Like, how are we supposed to use them? I just thought that we would have like the bingo card. Like, I would make a bingo card, then I would link it, and then everyone would pull them up, and then like as we hear things, like as we're watching the videos, we would tap them, and then we get bingo. Man, we've gotten complaints that you've been withholding baby carrots from poor hungry puppers. I know. Look at this thing. Look at her. She hi. She's clearly starving. She's very upset. Hi. Hi. You're very cute. She was very naughty on her walk today. Weren't you? Yeah, you were really naughty. I know. It's a baby. Ma'am, lay down. A goofy dog. A sweet baby also. Ugh. Hello. Okay, see you later. What an asshole. Come here. Chongus is a dick. I mean, if we watch those, I mean, that's probably going to be like a lot of video footage. Hold on a minute. I have an asshole for a dog. All right. All right, now, I'm going to show off the jammies one more time. Just get this out of the way. Ah. Hey, we got a little unicorn head. And a trapdoor. Ugh. Yeah, these are fun. All right, now. All right, and then, if you guys want to get on the cool guy crew, then you're going to have to send me some money. So everybody thank Chris Thompson for the pajamas. Thank you, Chris Thompson. That was very sweet of you. And also, thank you for the $20. I'm so glad you're back. Missed you. I don't feel like I was gone that long. I mean, I was streaming a lot last week anyway. Well, like I just did Simpcast. So it's only been 2 days. But I guess that's an eternity. All right. I'm still double checking to see if I can find this picture that I... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Okay, so now. What was, I don't remember. Oh, a day without, Courtney's like a day without sunshine. We need to get you DMX lighting for Epic Rave. Well, I need to be, I would need to have a proper tutorial because I'm still trying to figure out the lighting that I have. I don't understand it. I don't understand any of the lights. Help. Whoa. What does any of it mean? Okay, so anyway. Yes, exactly. Smash the like button or else. You're gonna get beaten into oblivion in Minecraft. What else are we gonna do? I feel like well, let's see here. Let's see if I can do a bingo card. Okay, did I already get rid of my... I already got rid of my list. I don't understand what's going on. Ah! Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, God. That one's going to charge me money. Okay, well, I'll keep working on it. It looks like with that one, I'm going to need 2 more. Or what I could do... Oh, dang it. Did I already exit out of it? Or... Okay, I didn't. Let's see here. So this one has... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. What I'm going to try and do, I need to come up with a couple more, and then what I can do is I can make like a few different bingo sheets so they don't all have, like not everybody has the exact same bingo card. Should call it a bimbo card. Yes. Bimbo card. I feel like bimbo card. I can't think of anything clever when it comes to bimbo card. My first thought was just like something Brittany Venti said. What? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't think of anything that she said before. Oh, you mean the bingo card is something is a feature thing we can play? Yes, that's the whole thing of it is that like I'm gonna put together a bingo card and then we can actually like mark off like when certain things happen. I just need to come up with a few more things to add to it. How many spots are in a normal bingo card? Wait, B-I-N-G-O. So it's 25, right? Okay, I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that's gonna work. But I'll figure something out. I just need to dink around with it. We'll come up with it. Yeah, free space in the center. Well, there's that, and also we need to have like even number across and down. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, don't you give me an attitude. I need to aim the fan at me, at myself. It's very hot in here. Okay, what else are we doing here? I already told you, I don't have anything planned. So here we are, we're just doing shit. I have a pajama question. What? No, I'm suspicious. You guys, you know what? You're not going to be surprised by this at all, I don't think. But you know what is enraging me to no end right now is Daniel Penny. Well, him being on trial at all. He wants to know where to get them. He's the one who bought them. So Daniel Penny, not only just Daniel Penny being on trial, that's beyond friggin' annoying. But the things that are happening in that trial are making me more angry by the second. So far, one of the so he's a retired Marine. I believe he's a retired Marine, I think. Yeah, because I don't think he was still in the Marines when he was saving the city in New York. Now, or I should say protecting. Now, yeah, so I believe he's a retired Marine. Now so there was somebody that served with him, some asshole, who testified against him, saying that what he was doing was unsafe and was essentially trying to. He said that it was a blood choke. He started off in his testimony during his direct examination. He said it was a blood choke. Well, now, okay, once a Marine, always a Marine. No, so here's the thing, is that you don't say ex-Marine. It's that you're no longer active, so that you would be retired, I thought is what it was. No? What's the fucking word then? What's the word when you're no longer serving active duty? Anyway. Yeah, so this dude testified saying that he applied a blood choke on this guy. And he was confident in this. But then during cross-examination, after showing some video footage and asking certain questions, he finally let up and said, "Oh, never mind. That was more of an air choke. You can actually see him actually loosening his grip to make sure that he could still breathe, blah, 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 blah." Yeah, he shouldn't be on trial at all. He should not be on trial at all. I hate you. Look at that. I'm just fucking with you. Retired is fine. Yeah, it's that you don't say ex-Marine. Ooh, gonna go do important boob stuff. Have a great stream and chest bumps for everyone. Oh, Crazy Mayor's boobs. Bye. I feel like I have an earbud in this ear and I don't. And I keep trying to dig something out and it's not in there. I don't like that. Anyway, I need to stop. But yeah, so he was trying to testify. He first originally tried to testify saying that he applied a blood choke, and he didn't. like his whole direct examination completely unraveled on cross, and he admitted that it was literally just to apprehend him and to stop him from doing all the crazy stuff that he was doing. And then the fucking medical examiner, that bitch, it's George Floyd all over again. So she said that oh god, I can't remember what the actual results were. So her original results for the from the medical examination, let me see if I can find it. It was, I believe it was actually drug related. Like he was having a withdrawal. Like he was going through some type of drug withdrawal. And she said that so that was like her initial determination of the medical examination, or was that he was going through a drug withdrawal, and that is what killed him. But she said that she saw the video from the train and said, oh, never mind. It was actually from that choke because he had a respiratory issue that was actually dormant. But this probably may, even though something like this wouldn't have triggered it, it still caused him to suffocate, even though there was no signs of him actually suffocating or asphyxiating to death. There were no signs of that. It was just, but because she saw that video, and she even testified that even if he had enough fentanyl in his system to take down an elephant, she still would determine that it was due to the air choke, a choke that was meant to not actually like take someone's life. Huh. I wonder why does this sound so familiar, folks? So, I'm actually kind of annoyed that this is not this one isn't being televised, that this trial isn't being televised, because I wish that we could actually be watching it. But instead, people are reporting what they're hearing in court and like reading transcripts and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is that a lot of that stuff has been kind of. It sounds like these testimonies are still either being like completely unraveled, or like they just sound so retarded. Like that just sounds so fucking stupid. And there are also a lot of witnesses that have testified that they were all like absolutely terrified, that Jordan Neely was scaring everybody and threatening to kill everybody, and he wanted to go to prison and and that they were really thankful for Daniel Penny and what he did to help them out that day. And so I think that that's going to be really, really powerful. And I think it will. I have faith that in this situation that he's not gonna end up going to prison. I just. So is this going to be another George Floyd situation? I mean, right now it sounds like very similar testimonies. I just don't think it's going to end up the same way. I don't think it's going to, I don't think we're going to get the same results. The DA is racist and corrupt as hell. And here's the thing. If I remember correctly, I'm going to have to go back and dig a little bit because I'm not 100% positive. But I think George Soros was actually funding this investigation. Like he wanted Alvin Bragg to press those charges. And I mean, the thing is that it was already revealed that Jordan Neely was still breathing when Daniel Penny left. He was still breathing. And the cops didn't they didn't want to touch Jordan Neely because they didn't want to get hepatitis. But when he started to decline a bit and started to lose, he was trying to catch his breath, they didn't want to touch him. And so they didn't provide CPR for him because they were afraid of hepatitis. But this was after Daniel Penny was gone. He wasn't there anymore. So how could he be responsible for that if he wasn't even there? I guarantee you, I would put money on it, he would have actually provided CPR for him. Which, whatever, man. I don't know, like it was... Sorry, I don't really value that life very much, but whatever. I mean, it is... Suppose you should, but... But yeah, so that's what I've discovered so far in the Daniel Penny trial, which shouldn't even be occurring at all. Wait, well, that was not a grammatically correct sentence. Which shouldn't even be occurring at all, even though I don't think that was like very proper. But either way, no. Daniel Penny should not be on trial. This is an absolute bullshit case. It's just like Kyle Rittenhouse. That is an absolute bullshit case. Never should have been brought to trial. It was stupid. And yeah, I do feel, I don't know. I feel like this is just not going to go the same way as it did with George Floyd. Especially because like a lot of everybody who was there on that, in that subway car that day, all deserves the correct justice, and the correct justice is that Daniel Penny doesn't go to prison. I think that, especially, I mean, we've all seen it swirling around on Twitter how women will point out some shitty situation going on, and then they're like, "Where are all the men? How come the men aren't saying yes?" And everyone's response is a picture of Daniel Penny. And it's like, yeah, men don't deserve to feel like they shouldn't be able to step in when they feel like convicted to do so. And women shouldn't feel so unsafe that they have to figure out a way to just run away from some psycho. Courtney does great legal coverage. She's like the new Nick. Ew, gross. He's gross. I don't feel like I do a lot of great legal coverage because I don't plan anything out, and so then it just kind of, I'm like, oh wait, remember that thing? And I don't really have any material to share with anybody because I don't think about it. I need to plan ahead a little bit better. But I think that, I think Daniel Penny needs to sue the shit out of Alvin Bragg. He has plenty of money. George Soros gave him plenty of money. He needs to sue the shit out of him. Take every dime that George Soros gave him. Yep, I refuse to go to any city where shit might happen. Oh, for real. Oh, for real. Yeah. Gone are the days. Got my blood test back today. Apparently I need to drink more water. Well, then drink more water. Drink more water. Marcy Playground, hello. Not in the next Nick Ally McBeal then. I'm just myself, man. You know? Lots of people like to do legal coverage. I'm not the only one, and neither, well, Ally McBeal didn't do legal coverage. Wasn't she just a lawyer? I don't really remember Ally McBeal. I remember the dancing baby. It was fucking weird. But yeah. So no, I'm not. Well, that no one even knows that like, there's any other person out there that does any type of legal coverage at all. I'm checking to see if I can find that article, but not happening. So, oh well, we shall go over something else. Hi, Taco. You're a taco. You're wearing the legal glasses. Yes, I am now a legal lady because I have the glasses, and these glasses mean that we are discussing the law now, or legal something stuff. Fucking no. Now, what the fuck else is happening out here? Just, I don't know, scrolling around, seeing if there's anything exciting happening, or if maybe that's just it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the only one that really stuck out in my mind from everything that I've been, that I've caught wind of. I mean, I guess we haven't talked really since that Mike Tyson fight. Looks like I was a little too hopeful because I, for some reason, thought that we would actually see like a Mike Tyson fight, but unfortunately, there was definitely a fixed fight, and also there now is there's breakdown. There are some breakdown videos out there that show him that show Mike Tyson actually holding back, so you can see just where he's like the power comes. What's the word? Where the power, like where he's like something. Wow. Words are hard. Basically, you can see like where he's really like winding up, and then he pauses, and then he just like love taps Jake Paul. It's I I shouldn't be like this upset about it. Like there's really no reason for me to like have like an emotional attachment to this. But like again, the thing is that Mike Tyson's the champ. Mike Tyson. I think it's gross that Jake Paul gets to have this on his professional record that he beat Mike Tyson in a fight. But Mike Tyson doesn't seem to really care, I guess, because he's like, thanks for the 20 million, whatever, right? So, I mean, if he doesn't care, then I guess I don't care. But it's just... Yeah, did you see the one clip where he pulled his punch back and when he could have hit him? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's quite a bit of footage out there now of like breaking down the fight and where he basically like would have to hold back mid punch and then he just little boop, love ya. Then there was the part where he almost took him down and then was like, oh shit. And people are saying that was it his signal to calm down, which that makes sense to me because first of all, why wasn't he wearing a mouth guard? Fighters, boxers especially, wear mouth guards. Okay? So why wasn't he wearing a mouth guard? It was almost like he was sticking his tongue out because he was letting him know, like, hey, you can't be knocking me around like that because this is not real. Didn't he ask to fight the brother in an interview after? Yeah. And the brother responded with, motherfucker, I'll kill you. I wish he would have just broken his face right then and there. If you don't want to be emotional, you have to stop being a woman. 100% incorrect. 100% incorrect. Look at how emotional all the red pill boys get over women who are attractive. They are the most emotional creatures in the world. So you miss me with that. But yeah, there were a lot of different clips that are swirling around now that are showing different parts of the fight where Tyson was clearly holding back. He was winding up and then just had to stop mid swing so that he could not break Jake Paul's face. And then that the signal with the tongue out, because the thing is that if that wasn't a signal for him to slow down, no, you can't. No, I'm sorry, but he was that. Then that's just he was being a fucking jackass and taunting him, and Mike Tyson would have beat the shit out of him if that were the case. So I don't know. I'm led to believe that was actually his signal. Like, hey, look at me. I'm not wearing a mouth guard because this is supposed to be a play fight. Oh, man. Yeah, the two women that fought before them was more of a real fight. Dude, they were fucking torn up. Just swollen and bloody and destroyed. Oh, my God. Whoa. Yeah, so... I am rather disappointed because I do think that, I mean, I don't know. Apparently that 20 mil, he needed it. I get a rumor has it he needed it, and so how about the blonde ring girl, Sydney? Yeah, she was hot. She was hot as hell. Yeah, no, it's just very disappointing. I mean, and the thing is, oh wait, I missed something here. He's a prized professional boxer. This is what, this is what it about get a promoter. What? And the biggest purse, that is professional boxing. Mike did not throw a punch in the last 2 rounds and pulled every punch. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I've never seen a fight that Tyson has been a part of that he went multiple rounds without throwing a punch. That's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Like, Yeah, Paul was Bookie's wet dream. They put it his as favorite, and normies hated Paul. Majority went on Tyson. Yep. And that's the sad part too, is like, I was willing to believe that it was going to be a real fight. And so, like, there's just no fucking way. I'm sorry, but you can't convince me that Jake Paul was going to be able to beat Mike Tyson in a fight. I just can't. And that's a lot of people are trying to argue, like, oh, well, he's old. I don't agree. I don't think 58 is old. 58 is not like decaying. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind when I get there. But when you're that physically fit and are taking care of yourself, now, according to Mike Tyson, he after his the fight that he forfeited, he wasn't training anymore. Okay, fair. But if he hadn't been exercising at all for the last 20 years, there's no fucking way that he would be in the shape that he's in. Oh yeah, it only took him 4 months. He's 58. There's no fucking way. You're trying to argue that he's old as shit, but then you're going to also argue that it only took him a couple of months to get back into fighting shape. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. No, he was definitely at least still exercising. Maybe he wasn't still training, but he was still exercising. And on top of that, no, he was still training here and there, because some of the sparring videos that we saw of his were actually from like 4 years ago. So in the last 4 years, he was definitely still fighting, and those sparring videos looked exactly like he was fighting when he was 19 years old. So he clearly still even if he did take a long time like between training, he still maintained a very fit physical physique. And he obviously still was very well versed in his training style. So like, I don't think a lot has changed from when he was the champ and was knocking people to the ground within 90 seconds or less of a fight. Age ain't shit. Well, especially at 58, because here's the thing. Back in my day, I remember when turning 30 was a death sentence, okay? Like, you were just old. And that was it. And then by the time like the early 2000s hit, that's where people started saying 30 is the new 20. And at the time, I really I was like, fuck off. Get out of here. No, 30 is old as hell. But then I turned 30 and was like, by the time I turned 30, shit, everybody was young as fuck. And like, that's when, when in the early aughts, like there, not only was 30 as the new 20 becoming a thing, but like a lot of, mostly obviously celebrities, but a lot of celebrities who, were past their prime, they're like in their 50s at the time, and they're showing up just fucking shredded as shit. And they're like, oh my God, I'm in way better shape than I was, during the filming of this video or this movie and blah, 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 blah. Like, they're proving that just because you get a little bit older does not mean that you have to turn into a pumpkin. Like, you can still maintain a bit of youthfulness to your life, just exercising, not being so crazy with the eating habits, all that shit. And so I personally I've met people that like were in their 50s and could easily take out men in their 20s because they were actually taking care of themselves and actually, keeping up on their physical fitness. So, I mean, I don't really know exactly how well trained Jake Paul actually is. In my mind, I'm just assuming that, yeah, he clearly is like fit to a degree, but he's just also like not. He doesn't have the same gusto that Mike Tyson has ever had. Ozempic, oh my God! If you think that Ozempic can build your muscles and teach you to fight, you're in for a world of hurt. Also, Ozempic was like, I don't even think it was available at all. Like, I don't even think it was like a thing back in the early 20s. Early 2000s. Yeah, so I don't look at 50s as being in your 50s doesn't have to be old if you don't want it to be. Like, I don't. Well, Marcy Playground, you're still not listening because I was talking about celebrities discussing how physically fit they were, and they were like super buff and shredded. And again, this wasn't interviews from 2022. This is like interviews from like 2004. But I just don't, like, you can let age become a thing if you let it become a thing. Like, if you don't have to, like, if you are like, if you are actually training in a certain fighting, what's the word? If you're training at like a certain fighting technique and you're like lifting weights and you're continuing to exercise on a regular basis, that's very, very different from a person who is just letting themselves age. It's just, I don't see how people can, I don't see the difference between 27 and 58 as actually being, as 58 or as being 27. I don't see being 27 as being the advantage there. Cause a lot of times, I mean, I'm 27-year-olds, not very wise. I'm not gonna say they're dumb because that's not fair, but for the wisdom of a person in their 50s, a lot more useful than that of a person in their 20s. Just saying. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here we go. That's right, Courtney. I'm 48. I'm strong. It's stamina. I'm as strong as I've ever been. Yeah. Because your muscles, like, you're going to continue building muscle density over the years if you continue to work those muscles. So, like, there's no 27-year-old can compete with somebody who's 58, right? Like, they don't have the years behind them to be able to create that. I'm as strong as I've ever been and fit. I can play guitar like a monster and sing, but I'm in touch with my spirit. Yes. But yeah, it's just like if a person is just lazy, like stagnant, sedentary all throughout the years, then yeah, no, I don't expect that person to be able to fight a 27-year-old who has like been in a professional fight before. Like, okay, all right, well, person who's at least trained for a few months or a year or whatever, like, yeah, that person probably is going to have an advantage over a person that's never fought in their life and doesn't know even where the gym is. Like, come on. But yeah, I think that, like, I want to see a real fight. But yeah, very disappointing. Very disappointing to learn that it was fixed. And I definitely think that, yeah, people who bet on that fight, they were cheated for sure. Jake Paul Jake Paul owes them money. Jake Paul, here's the thing. Jake Paul and Netflix each owe every millennial and older $1 million. Okay? At least the U.S. citizens, or I don't know about everyone else. But yeah, they owe us $1 million each. Okay? Because that was bullshit. That was fucked up. What they did to us. They caused us a lot of pain and suffering. And yeah, it was just, like I said, it was fucked up. None of us deserved to watch that. Netflix, with their tech issues and all of that crap, and just being willing to host that, and Jake Paul, he knows what he did. So that was a mess, and that was very frustrating, and I'm yawning, I'm getting tired. Or am I getting tired? I don't know. All right. Where did the Pauls go now? Hurts their brand. No one left to fight. There might be someone left for them to fight, but they're gonna. The thing is that if they're gonna try and I can't. From what I know, Jake Paul has lost fights before, so that's what makes it like less believable. Is that he's fought other fighters before and lost. But somehow he won against Mike Tyson. That's crazy. But they're gonna have the jig's gonna be up if this trend keeps going. So they're gonna have to fight some fighters like their own age and shit. And they're gonna have to win against them though, or else it's gonna be all over. They're gonna be found out, and it's gonna. I mean, granted, we're all pretty much aware, but. But I just think of it like it actually is fully uncovered, you know, when all of the rest of the public is as aware as we are. And it's gonna be a mess. And apparently Andrew Tate is trying to challenge Jake Paul to a fight. First of all, aren't you in prison? Or is he not in prison right now? Maybe he's not. But that's a fight. I don't want to watch that fight because now, like, who am I supposed to root for there? I can't watch that fight. That's not a fight that I can watch because I want to watch them both just get I want that to be the first double TKO that they both just at the same time and they both end up on the ground. You know? That's what I need. Because fuck that. I'm not gonna. I don't think he is. Yeah, I think they're not. I have the hardest time keeping up with whatever the hell is going on with the Tate brothers because, like, my God, it's just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's something. Ugh, whatever. All right, it's been 3 hours. I think I'm not gonna try and rival my 7+ hour stream. Not today. I'm not. And. What's it? Today's Wednesday? Oh my God. Okay. You know what? Gotta get ready for mine. There it is, everybody. Go subscribe to Chris's channel. How long have you been here? Yep, I'm getting ready to. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes, though. And that's all. Duh. Of course, you look pretty. Thank you. These are unicorn pajamas. So there's that. Well, I didn't know either. Well, okay, here's the thing, everybody. Told you to keep an eye out because this week is jury duty week, which means I can't schedule anything in advance because I don't know what's going on. I mean, I guess technically, I could schedule a little bit more in advance, but the thing is that since I don't know what's going on right away, I can't really plan out my day very well until I know if I'm going to be called in. And so they're going to be more like pop-up. So you got to keep an eye out. So I did this morning. I did post something in my on the community tab, letting you all know that I was going to schedule something for a little bit later. I just hadn't scheduled it yet because I had to get a couple of other things done so I could actually like gauge how long I needed for scheduling it because I didn't want to be like hella late. You know? So it's going to be the same thing tomorrow because I don't know. Well, I'm going to I'll update the community tab sometime tonight because I got to call in a couple of hours and find out if I have to report tomorrow. And then then from there I'll let you guys know what the deal is for the next day. That's how it has to be all week. But also now we have like this storm situation, so I don't even know. I don't know what my power situation is going to be. It looks like it was just last night though that the storm was like it was a thing. I don't know though. My power hasn't gone out this whole time, so that's good. What storm situation? We had a storm yesterday and my power went out. In fact, last night, during Chrissy's stream with Sam Tripoli, my power was going in and out like almost the whole time. But it went out for like an hour last night and then it was going in and out. And so that's another thing is that even if I don't get called in to do jury duty, I don't know if the storm's gonna pick back up and knock the power out. Did Frankie report this? I don't think so. Be safe. Well, you know, I mean, the thing is that I've been experiencing these for almost 40 years. It's the same shit. It's like every like October or November, and then every like January or February, it's like a day or two of like high winds. Sometimes the power goes out, sometimes it doesn't. And then it's over. So, but yeah, here's the thing. Did Frankie report this? I didn't even know that this was to be expected until I was leaving my house last night, and then the power went out, and I was like, oh shit! So I had to report it, and then when I was at acupuncture, my acupuncturist was like, oh yeah, you know, all those reports on the storm coming. I was like, fucking. Wait, where did you hear about this? I didn't hear about this anywhere. Because Frankie is my weatherman, and he didn't say shit. So maybe I should have reached out to him and asked him, but I just didn't think to. I thought he would have reported it, and he didn't. Oh well. So Yeah, so I'm gonna call the thing in a couple hours and let you guys know whether or not I'm actually supposed to be doing jury duty tomorrow, and then yeah, as long as the winds stay calm, then we'll do another little pop-up stream. Maybe I'll actually plan something out this time. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I'll leave. Yeah, it's time. All right, everybody. Love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me. And thank you for being there. Every second. Oh man, I should do a remix of that song. Okay, cool. Anyway. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold our nights to you. Walking out into daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold our nights to you. Only goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.